seems like a human, more or less. Someone quickly perceived that it was actually just an illusion. Thanks a lot, Mr. Paladin. Yeah. So essentially, you learned more or less the reason you learned that they do have your little dragon girl, and basically they're planning on using her as for something to preserve the body, since basically she's going to die anyways, which was not ideal. She seems kind of neutral about it. You learned basically what this place was for, and essentially something within this garden is locked in there, and they are sacrificing 75 children every 75 years to basically power what more or less you're assuming is some sort of a prison. Any questions? Oh, yeah, you were here because we got up to the cave. Right there?
Yeah, because that's when Ben died again.
Oh, yeah. You already know all that. I don't have to go through that. So,
what was the reason for
the last thing that I remember is, I forgot, was it Gronkum was trapped in the cave with the creature?
With Takoya.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it was Takoya.
Yeah. Yep. So they got in there. She kind of... They basically, she came out of it after that, and then they were like, yeah, and they continued to fight anyways, and then they were interrupted by a little bug who apparently, when struck, corrodes away at your weapons. And after they managed to kill it with their least favorite weapons, they decided to stop fighting while they were trying to find a way out. Gronkum, with some fast thinking, tried to use his scroll. It was a potion or a scroll? I think potion, right?
Potion.
Yeah, potion of what's it?
Gaseous form.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, however, was not able to go through the field. Didn't get a chance to really go around too much as everyone was trying ways to get through the field. William tried to summon his tiny hut next to it to see if he could push through, which ended horribly bad. In the end, it was our dearly magically inclined rogue who, for some reason, and I don't even 100% remember where you got that. I'm assuming you got that last Halloween. Had a scroll.
I got that as we were leaving the Cross Manor. I think I rolled high on an investigation check.
And got a scroll of Passwell. And was able to make a opening into the area, which apparently the minute it kind of was exposed, broke off the enchantment, allowing Takoya and Gronkum not to kill people. Excited by that, they talked a little bit more to the human lady. They like throwing things at her illusions, which makes her disappear. Seems to work out pretty well for them. You then proceed forward after you're sitting there, and I believe it was you, right, Techno, who noticed the room on the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't realize it at first. Something very, very familiar about the rune that made that area that was making them fight each other. And when they proceeded forward, it immediately clicked to him why it seemed so familiar. As the party has faced their most dangerous foe to date, a door.
Oh.
So
all it took was someone having to go to the bathroom.
No, it wasn't even that. You just had to knock on the fucking door.
Yes, but the only reason we found out is because the little girl had to go to the bathroom.
You got thrown GM mercy. We would have been there for the entire session. But yeah, they basically came to a door, and it was locked. So Deft picked the lock to open up the door, and in front of them, similar size room, same door. They looked back, and they weren't even in the room. They were outside. They spent probably 45 minutes trying to find ways to circumvent it. There was a symbol above the doorway of the Paladin Order, so that the members from that was the painter / wizard and the paladin that you met, who you went through the mountains with earlier on. Takoya thought that maybe that was the enchanted thing and decided to smash it, which it did smash, and it never repaired like everything else did. You tried to melt the door, but it would just kind of revert back, which you finally recognized as time magic. Immediately kind of looking at this work, and you did have a conversation with the hag woman, or not a hag, the human woman. And basically she said that the person who did these were very expensive enchantments to make, and you get the feeling you know who made them. The original person who hired the party and kind of the financer of all of these wonderful adventures is the sorcerer Soren. Actually, wizard, sorry, not sorcerer. You'd seen these similar things before, and after you basically couldn't figure out how to get through the door, Emily, the tailor's daughter, kind of started dancing around saying she had to pee. You guys basically told her she had to figure it out on her own, and so then she ran up and started knocking on the door, saying she needed to go, and then she tried the door and ran through. After they picked their jaws up off the floor, they decided to walk in at which time they discovered that apparently when you don't pass through the enchantment, you kind of get recognized as intruders. So the sentries here, which basically look like knights, you haven't really inspected them that much, but they're made of stone, turned at you and all decided to charge. Apparently the guardians of whatever this area, crypt, prison may be.
Didn't they only do that when someone went up and touched them?
You're not sure. Oh, someone who you're right. Someone was messing with one of them, weren't they?
Yeah, I think was what caused them to notice us. That's when they went attacked them.
Yes, you were in there for a little bit. I don't actually recall. But yeah, then you activated them. And then you noticed as you were fighting these, they seem to be very adamant on defending. If they can talk, they seem to ignore you, more or less, but they talk to each other. And then you noticed...
you said above the door when we came in was a paladin order symbol?
Yep, and it is currently broken. And the paladin order isn't just like paladins. It's like really badass, hardcore fighters, wizards, any kind of thing. Mm-hmm. They kind of collect people and work together. But there's not as many. They used to be like a very, very large order. Now at this time period, there's maybe like 20,000. In the time period of your other campaign, there's about 200.
Okay.
So there's not many of them left, and they basically cover most of your continent for the continent of Arcadia, and then some of them are on different continents as well. But you've met two. And Takoya has the pieces of that in her bag currently, since you didn't reform.
Okay.
You did see, however, as one of the guards kind of waved over something as you started to hear large footfalls into a very familiar-looking stone sentry with 4 arms.
I got the notes for that, by the way, from Star.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
This one like we fought after the hag.
Except this one, a little bit, maybe probably the same size. They're made about the same time. However, this one, slightly different. You watched as runes on this one's arms. He was able to actually project his punches with force damage, basically giving his punches ranged attacks. Currently, he's only taken 1 turn. And then, who was it who got the really shitty natural one that caused you all to get Kona cold?
Bronkum.
I forget what he was doing.
I think he was swinging.
Just attacking.
He rolled a nat 1, and the fumble table basically summoned a CR 7 creature that needed to attack the party. You know what happens to be a CR7 creature? The
Oni.
And so they felt a breeze kind of pass through them. Were more focused on combat as it appeared, and basically as they were all locked in combat with all these guardians, it kind of colded everybody. And then basically laughed and smiled and then vanished. So right now they don't know if it's still in the room. We just finished, like, was it round 1 or 2 of combat? Might have been
Round 1.
Oh, round 1. Whew. Oh yeah, that's right. The guardian only went once, so you haven't even really had a good chance to look around. The kids are outside. I didn't actually place their tokens on the map, so we'll essentially put them out there. Everyone is cured of the curse except for William, who is still technically a baby. And Ferris, obviously, you're kind of suffering in the spell slot categories and didn't have like banish him. Can't do it.
So we haven't slept since the big fight, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, the one thing you did miss, which kind of hastened your entry into this area, basically when you broke that seal, I believe it was Wolfgart was doing a patrol outside trying to see the back of the cave. You watched this like column of black was shooting up from the mountains and basically kind of cascaded everything into an immediate night at about 11 o'clock in the morning. And you started hearing the sounds of all those screamers, which basically started just charging mass numbers. It was actually quite impressive. Ari went out and took out quite a considerable amount of them. I think 1 or 2 fireballs, or a couple of different spells. But
I
essentially,
believe it was a couple of fireballs as well as some meteors and a bunch of firebolts.
bought enough time to get everyone inside as Deft created the passage, which apparently these creatures will not pass the entrance to this area. They basically sat there, kind of rocking back and forth, looking at you.
Do we have a map?
Yeah, we are currently in the crypt. So the Oni was on the far right side when it vanished, kind of to the southeast of a very large soaring statue. Other than that, I think that brings us to Wolfgart. What you want to do, my friend?
We're in the middle of combat.
We are in
Yes.
combat. Oh,
Wait.
and the reminder that 5 foot square is a healing spirit. But was that from Theris or was it from Kern?
That had to
It
be
was
from New.
probably from Newen.
Oh, it's from Newen. Correct.
Yeah, because that's going to be druidic.
Yep. So Newen went ahead and cast that. So just remember that for healing purposes, considering you guys got it a lot easier than they did.
Is it my turn or?
It's Dark's turn.
Are we beginning?
Yep. Take the shot.
Oh my god.
What do we know about these statues that we're fighting? Is there anything that's been revealed
They-
about resistances or vulnerabilities or?
They're
They're immune
hard
to
to hit.
psychic damage.
Thought weren't they weak to fire? They were actually taking fire damage, I thought.
They took
They-
fire damage, but they're immune to psychic. As Ari hit one with her Shadow Blade, and although the
Nothing.
flames did damage the
You've
Blade
learned
itself.
that they are immune to psychic damage. You know that they are immune to. Nope, you don't know that.
I think we only know that they're immune to psychic, though it's probably a reasonable assumption they're immune
And
to
then
compulsion.
Dronkham's note is, or both of their note was basically they have extremely high AC. They're not the most. They don't hit hard at all. They're essentially swinging with the equivalent of a short sword, but they have a considerable amount of AC. You guys have more. I think all of your tanks have more. Let's see, we have a 19, a 19, and an 18. So yeah, you have the same or higher.
Okay.
And those are just the paladin, the fighter, and the barbarian. I'm sure some of you have some good AC also. All right, statue 5. Who's statue 1, statue 5. He's down. All right, Def.
Question: Can Takoya rage?
Takoya cannot rage. Takoya is a fighter, not a barbarian.
Okay.
So what Takoya can do, which she has not done. So she has a second wind ability to heal as a bonus action. Actually, how many uses? Let me pull it.
I think you only get one use of it.
I think you get more later, don't you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll take
Much later.
Yeah, it's you get at least another use, but it's later on. So I already used that. So essentially, that's heal's bonus action. Takoya. The only thing Takoya has that's off from a different fire is Takoya has danger sense. You get 2 attacks. Her AC is pretty good. You do crit on a 19 or a 20, not just a 20. Remarkable athlete. Half your proficiency bonus you're an adept to any strength, dexterity, or constitution check you make that doesn't already use your proficiency bonus. When you make a running long jump, the distance you cover increases the number of feet equal to your strength modifier. So she's very sporty. Very, very sporty.
All right, I think for now, I'm going to take my swing.
Excellent. Oh, and for her,
Not the 2.
she gets an extra weapon die if she crits.
Okay.
And is immune to crits herself.
Yeah, with her armor, she's immune to crits.
Damn.
Ooh, Takoya.
All right. So what you got to do? Go ahead, grab your weapon attack,
Uh-huh.
and then right-click it.
Yeah.
Is it only one die, or let's see, hold on.
I believe it's
Another
only one
weapon? No. Well, here, we'll do it after the fact. So just go ahead, drop her normal damage.
Then roll an additional d8.
Yeah.
Oh, should I drop it on the guy?
No, it's fine.
Not unless you have it set it up or set up as damage.
All right, cool.
That is number 6. Right. You watch as he crumbles over. He only needed the 2 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good work, Takoya.
Second, did you miss the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so you missed, and then I got it.
And then Takoya's gonna
You
get that
can
healing
move because
spirit.
everything near you. Oh, yep,
I don't know how to drop that.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out of my pop-up. All right, this is good. My map's getting there. Cool. There we go. Perfect. And then you can move around. Everything near you is currently down. There's only 3 of them left, and then of course there's the really, really big gatekeeper.
I
wonder
think
how much money
Takoya's
he can
gonna take a step over here. Actually, right here. Yeah, that's it.
Very nice. Turn. Kind of pinned here. Not much to do. Has you on the other side. Other you is going to go ahead and pull out his short sword. There we go. No. Second attack.
You can do it, Corn.
I only use a bow. 23. That hits.
I believed in you.
For a grand total of. Ooh, max damage. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
He's going to sit there, just trying to protect the small childlike wizard. Is going to hold his position. Statue 6 is down. No, Statue 6 is still up.
I think you healed him by accident.
Yeah, that's the one Takoya just.
Okay, that's what I thought. Hold on. Oh, that's where something happened when I was typing. I was trying to figure out what happened. Okay. 4. 4 is going. So I feel like we're not going to make this. Looks back to the end, and it's gonna go ahead. Oh, wait, hold on.
Was he attacking me or Takoya?
He is gonna go ahead and attack. If there's 2 attacks, he's gonna continue attacking you.
Okay.
He reaches with his one arm. Basically, he's got the arm with the sword. Ah! And he just typed ding against your armor. Take that! Have at thee! Oh, hey, that one hits. Or do you have shenanigans?
Nah.
I forgot to apply. I think shut up, I affect myself.
It kind of like glances off your armor and like hits your face. Gives you a decent little cut. 8 points of damage. Ah! Lucky shot. He kind of looks around, doesn't care. He kind of cares, though. 5, 20. Let's get that book out. He kind of looks around. He's going to step up. Max, you've never seen this creature before.
Mm-hmm.
About 25 feet tall.
Okay.
4 arms made out of stone. And you watch as they start to glow.
Glow or grow?
Glow.
Okay.
He's going to go ahead and he places a palm against your back. Or to kind of either side. I need you
With which
to
hand?
make a dexterity saving throw, please. It is, for those of you paying attention. Let me find.
So. Yep.
It
Well,
would
it's
be,
been nice knowing you.
It would be the top left arm.
That's Storm?
Prison, I think.
You watch as he hits you. Seemingly nothing happens. He is then going to, with his top right arm,
Mirrors?
punch. So that is going at you, Max. That's a natural 19 for a 26.
Cool.
It's actually gonna hit the
9
guardian.
points of damage. What's that?
Actually punching the guardian statue instead.
He kind of is a big statue. Then, with his bottom left arm, he's going to look at. Let's see. There's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Drunkum, roll a d10. Number 9. So who's the second to last in the initiative order? That would be. I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be right back.
What?
It would be Techno. Be right back.
Oh dear. Poor Ari.
Based on my notes, that's the time arm. So, good luck with that.
Oof. I has a plan though.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll see if it works. I doubt it, but you never know. I just gotta wait for my turn, and hopefully I can live till my turn.
There's only one more statue, I think, that goes before him. Yeah. And that's the one that's by Deft and Kern, so.
Don't worry, Deft, I got you.
Thanks, man.
I just gotta wait till it's turn, and I got your
All right.
backhanded attacks.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Did you make? Oh, did I tell you to save?
No, you didn't tell me anything. All you said
have to
is you
say
need
you're
to go
getting
get a
beer.
beer.
Oh, that's right. So, Ari, I need
Mhm.
you to make me. I think it would be. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving check.
You sure it's not con or charisma?
Be happy it doesn't have Soren's spell save DC
Is 15 sufficient?
by 1.
Phew.
Mm.
You watch as he holds out his hand and kind of rotates it. So let's see, he would be rotating it. Looking at him, he's rotating it from the right side to the left side with his hand. You kind of start to feel strange, but then you manage to shake it off. And for his last one, he's going to use the bottom right arm. And he's just going to do another punch. This one is going to go at Takoya.
Oh dear. Wait. Decisions.
That's a miss.
Okay, good.
You watch she kind of just like knocks it out of the way, eager to have another go at this challenge. William has never actually seen this before because he we'll just say he took a bad door, ended up in a bad place.
That's one way to put it.
You don't want to know where he went if I didn't already tell you. Kind of looks at it. He's like, guys, what are you doing? That's Soren. He's like, hey, big guy.
Okay, first of all, Soren's skin looks much better than that. Second, this guy's much taller.
Yeah,
Please
little-
kill it.
This is little 1.5 foot tall William, who's like 3 at best. He's like, how's it going, buddy? He is going to. Is there anything he can do? He would probably not do that. Let's see. He's like, hey, knock that off now. And he'll throw a firebolt. He hits.
Okay.
Yeah, but
What would have been 18 points of
Yeah.
damage as the fire spreads across the surface. He's completely unscathed.
Mhm.
He's like, and he's gonna walk over to you, Ari, and put arms up.
I thought I already told you that it's immune to fire.
I forgot. And he'll end his turn. Statue 1
It's down.
down. Broncos.
So William ended his turn in the healing.
He's in the middle, but you can actually be on top of him if you want. Technically, you only have to be touching it. You don't have to be all the way in the 5-foot area. But William, being a halfling and currently is the half of the size of a halfling, you can share a space with a halfling without issue. Although, as a Fantasy Grounds note, I'm going to tell you you should put it a half square off so you can pick up your token.
He's gone. It's too late.
It's too late.
He's too man. He's gone, man. He's
Sorry,
gone.
we'll just set William over there. He's
All
a
right,
quarterling.
You just lucky I didn't step on you.
Ooh,
Damn.
you get healed 5 points from Moon Spirit.
Damn.
Okay, use some of the rest of my movement to go up there and attack the guardian statue number.
All right. He parries your attack. Hunger! This foul beast. Parries again. says, "In life I was a grand swordsman. You're no chance against me." Nguyen, kind of just hanging out. Oh, wants to stretch his legs. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You watch as he pulls out the Staff of Adler. He's going to go ahead and smack it. Is he not equipped? Interesting. Maybe I won't do that. Let's do this. What is this? Level 5. Ooh, nice. He's going to go ahead and use Primal Savagery as you watch his hand kind of grows, almost like thorns and hardened pieces of wood, and he's going to slash at this creature. He's like, ah! And he kind of smacks it, and it just, nothing. He's like, damn. And he doesn't get any more attacks. Statue 2. Statue 2's there. Kind of sits there, sees the one behind it. Kind of just going to put its hand towards Kern, turn around, and take a swing at you, Death, with advantage.
I can't help with that one. I'm sorry.
That is 10 and 10, which both.
Oh. I'm too fast.
It's going to spin around, try to hit you again. A natural 1, then a natural 10.
I'm too fast.
Ah.
Hmm.
All right, Mr. Paladin.
Okay, here's my plan. I got this. Probably not, but you never know. So I'm gonna look to the gatekeeper because I don't know who the fuck it is, but this place is from my understanding, the entrance to that Paladin Order thing. That door led here.
And not necessarily that it's an entrance to a Paladin Order. It's just that this place has the seal above it. So you don't necessarily get the fact that it's like an old base. You just get the feeling it was probably built by them. And looking at these statues, if you'd like to try and investigate them, maybe I can tell you more.
Would I still be able to use
Free
my
action.
action?
It's a free action.
Okay, then I shall investigate. This is gonna be hilarious. In chat or in tower, I forget.
You can just roll it in chat. It's fine.
Yeah, no.
You're a little too excited with all the action going on to take a deep look around or kind of see any markings or things on these little guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's smashing to be had.
I'm gonna try this. Let me see real quick.
And of course, you are very much in the attention of the large forearm gentleman.
Okay, I'm gonna use a channel divinity as a bonus action. I'm going to do a vow of enmity.
Enmity? Nice.
I can't say that. And then I'm gonna say basically, I am a holy paladin, and I demand this combat ceases immediately. We are not your enemy.
Let me read yours. Okay. Oh,
I have persuasion. Maybe not as good as Ari's, but it's something.
What's the name of your specific one? I'm just looking.
Channel divinity is vengeance.
That is not what Vow of Enmity does.
Oh, Val. Oh, sorry.
I was like,
I thought you were asking
I know what
which.
that does.
I thought you were asking which thing I was. That basically gives me an advantage on attack.
No, I knew that.
against him.
I was like, okay. You could just talk to him. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. In chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what that did. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not what it does, but you can roll for it.
Yeah. I know it doesn't do that, but I'm basically trying to show him I'm not your enemy.
Seemingly, are you talking to the large guy?
Yeah, the large
little
guy.
guys?
The
Okay.
gatekeeper.
You talk at the large guys?
Mm.
Or the large guy?
Yeah.
He's seemingly unresponsive.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack him.
And then just drop your ability on him so that you get your advantage, or you can just do it by hand. Either or.
I gotcha. Hold up. Find it. Do 1 second.
That is one of my favorite vows. Plus, you get Hunter's Mark too. Free damages.
Mm-hmm. I believe this goes to me. Just double checking. Yep. Cool. And I will attack. I get twice, so yeah.
All right, go for it.
Jeez.
You watch as he kind of just rotates and knocks your arm out, or knocks the sword with one of his hands without even looking at you.
Okay. Okay. My God.
You hit it again. He just kind of like catches it with his fingers and then like flicks it back.
Oh boy.
Be
That was
lucky.
a good
This one
round.
doesn't. The last one had the eye that's in Tekoya's head was in the chest of the other one.
Hmm.
That one saw everything. All right, Death. It's your old buddy.
I'm swinging.
Quick question for those of you who are here for the first time you fought this guy, or one of these things. Happen to remember how you managed to beat it?
No.
I don't. My character probably does, though.
Roll a history check. Roll. You can roll with advantage too, because it was pretty recent.
Roll a what?
Just a history check. Like, oh man, how did we beat this guy last time? Let me think back.
Just secretly,
Intelligence check?
History.
History. Sorry.
Or yeah, you're prepared.
just secretly an off switch in the back.
No.
Oh.
Wow. You said it with advantage?
Yes, with advantage.
I'm not seeing the dice tower either.
Not on.
Oh, nice. That's better. I see the dice tower.
Is your map covering it?
No. Unless it got moved somewhere, because I always have it like right beside. It's either default in the lower right, and then I always move it to beside my dice, and that area is clear
Isn't there a way to manually like turn it on and off?
from the GM. Wait, I found it. Oh, I know what happened. I minimized my screen earlier, and it pushed it up.
Oh.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Hop in that healing spirit.
Healing spirit. 1 point of healing.
Great.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep going up.
From what you could remember really quickly, Jeff. Or actually,
Yeah.
oh no, you were just attacking. Did you roll? No, you just attacked. Never mind. He remembers though. You do recall what kind of made the difference after you discovered as Kale was fighting and as Nicodemus was fighting, and more so Nicodemus's, this thing was vulnerable to force damage. However, the 3 people who had force damage in that fight, which would have been Nicodemus, the warlock, Kale, the dragon lord, and then Ali, the dragon, are the only people who had force.
Don't forget about our
Rest in
other
peace.
warlock that
You had another warlock,
Camo.
but honestly, he was around for such a little amount of time, I don't even recall his name. Oh, I guess, yeah.
I assume stealing the statue sword would take an action.
It's the broken one, or like one that's up right now?
I want the swords.
I mean, you can pick it up. It's stone. It's
I'm
kinda
picking it
heavy. Okay, you pick it up.
And I am running away with it.
All right.
I'm gonna drop it in this corner. Wait, no, I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping it.
Okay, if you want to hold on to it, that's 10 pounds.
Okay.
But stone
do
short sword, 10 pounds.
Let's see. Where do I want to be? I think I'm happy right here.
Did you get your healing?
Yes.
Yes. Only 1 point.
1 point.
Darius, you
Better
got
than
any
nothing.
ideas on how to deal with this?
What do I remember from last time?
What was the question?
Force type damage.
Force is a type damage. So it takes double damage from force. Most other damage it takes was halved. Although, keep in mind, the last time you guys fought this thing, you were what? What level? Maybe like 4 or 5?
Yeah, something like that.
A lot of you didn't have magic weapons at that point. Just keep that in mind.
Some of us.
Some of you still don't.
Who all has a magic weapon here?
Newen has one.
I do.
I think that's it. Technically, Deft has 3.
Well, do all of our main melee damage? Do they have?
No,
magic?
Gronkum still needs one. I don't think, weapon-wise, our paladin does not have one either. He has a couple of abilities.
I can
Newen
make my
has
magic though.
the Adler staff, but he has all sorts of shit he can do. He actually probably hits harder with his damage cantrip than he does with the staff anyway. If anyone wants to take a swing with it, but it's not the greatest. But
But Gronkum's pretty much our heavy hitter that doesn't have one, right?
Our heaviest hitter does not have a magic weapon, correct?
I wouldn't say he's the heaviest.
I don't know, man.
Is non-magic.
He hasn't been.
hitter.
He hasn't been able to hit anything this entire.
But when you do hit, it's still pretty nice. All right. Speaking of another heavy hitter, who you want to burn today?
She looked over to Darius and said, "Got any plans?"
Force
Just
damage.
waiting on her. You do know who you're talking to, right?
In the middle of combat, I just yell that out. You're like, any ideas? Okay, for you, burn it.
It's immune to fire. You've already been over this.
Then force damage.
All right, I use Force Lightning.
You go to cast spells, but
You go back in
must have missed
addition and
that
pick
guy.
up a feat where you can adjust your damage type.
Or get one where you can bypass the immunity of fire. Just saying.
Yeah, but I don't want to do more damage to the people who have fire resistance.
Oh yeah.
Literally drop AoEs on them.
Because yes, you and Deft would also start taking more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, since you can't use fire, you can use fire in one.
The little statues immune to fire also?
Little statues were not immune to fire. Although you did use your sword on. Do you still have it summoned with concentration?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
they're
don't think
immune to
they were.
that.
But the giant was not, if you recall from the fight as well.
That's true.
You ended up using your sword and you just threw it a bunch. Or you can get in melee range.
Yeah, that's not happening.
This entire time, too, the gatekeeper is just like, his gaze kind of just going back and forth across the room.
Well, I guess as she will throw the shadow blade at the gatekeeper. If possible, I want to target the which one was the time arm?
Which, what timer?
Bottom
The time arm.
left?
Bottom
The
left?
timer? Yeah, I can't tell you.
Supposedly.
Okay, then I'll throw it at the bottom left arm.
Okay.
Find my shadow blade here. It's ranged.
All right. You watch as the blade does some damage, but it looks like still pretty much intact.
Yeah, this is about as effective as it was last time. Bonus action to recall the blade.
Okay. The blade's back.
Yeah, that about summarizes my action.
All right. There's.
Okay, I'm going to attempt this. This one's dead, right? Right beside Gronkum?
Here,
Yeah.
let me get rid of them since they're not really relevant.
Yeah, if you could, please.
Yeah, everyone else is left.
I'm going to step to there and I'm going to yell, "Hold out your weapon!" And I'm going to attempt to touch his weapon, just somewhere the hilt, the handle, something.
Okay. He's
Do I
got a
need to
big
make a
great
check
axe.
to do so?
No, you can just do it.
Okay, and then I'm casting magic weapon on his weapon.
Very nice.
That's a bonus action, and I'll cast a cantrip at the one in front of him. Critical with
Oh,
my
nice.
firebolt.
Let's roll that table. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so I need you to add a D10 to that, or roll it by hand afterwards.
It's
And
a D10,
you get to
so
double
I can
it.
add an extra.
You can add an extra D10, and it's doubled too. So make sure it gets doubled. If not, just roll
So
it.
that's
manually.
4d10 because it's a 2d10 attack. So
So
basically,
basically, it's a 3D10 attack, but all of it gets doubled by the crit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
What? It just like snaps his fingers, bam, throws the bolt, just poof, little bits of dust everywhere. You're just kind of like, it's if you've ever grinded like tile down and how it gets everywhere, it's a lot like that in this room right now.
just kind of, I kind of look down at my hand and back at it, kind of like, what the hell?
I'm staring in awe.
Yeah, it's gone. Impressive.
That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Statue 7. Statue 7 is going to blank the paladin. Pulls out the stone sword. They have a +4 attack. You got that to worry too. Let me hit them.
21 hits though.
4 points of damage. Second attack. Drop that nat 1. And 4 points of damage. I need Koya, Max, Wolfgart to make perception checks.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Every time. Okay. Well, you don't get any extra critical stuff on me, but you do see things. Oh, you see. That was with the Koya too, right?
Yep.
Here, start everyone else. Who wants to roll? Let's see. So who else was it? Max rolled. Wolfgart and you to roll. Technically, Def, you could roll.
Might as well.
It kind of is near where you are.
Damn. Damn.
How? What? Okay.
20s. These couldn't be an attack versus the keeper or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Wow. Hold on. What an oof.
What are we rolling perception for?
You'll find out. He watches. You hear a creaking sound, kind of like something clawing against stone. Koya or Deft, you hear it because you're used to kind of hearing things and using your necklace. You look up and you see little bits of stone beginning to kind of fall. Almost as something's disturbing the ceiling. Ari, you notice as well. Takoya looks up and you watch as the eye changes color, and all of a sudden, all of you watch as from the ceiling falls, prone on its back. He takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage. He rolled 1 off max damage.
Really? You had to put it right next to me?
Glad I moved last round.
It does, now that it's its turn, stand up. And it is going to kind of looks panicked, was not planning to fall, not really sure what's going on.
You okay, big guy?
Gonna sit there, and you watch as he extends out his hand, as you watch in front of him the glaive as depicted on the wall of the cave.
Yeah, I
Summons
think he's
to attend.
just fine.
He is going to first look at you, Wolfgart, and then he swings the axe behind him without looking at Deft. He has a 10-foot range with the glaive as well. That is a 23.
Ouch.
Can't help you with that.
That is 22 points of
Uncanny
damage.
dodge. I'm having that.
All right, so go ahead and add back 11 hit points.
Good
No
use
shit. Then that's fine. And then it's going to sit there, continue on with the momentum. Would have probably hit William, however, is going to swing towards Newen and Kern, which in turn. Kern.
Because I didn't let you eat that cat, isn't it?
Kern's like, ah! And you just watch as he just ducks down enough as it hits across the back wall and like leaves this huge gash in the wall. Kind of stops. And then he's just going to go ahead and push through you, Wolfgart. I need you to roll an check. Or, well, do you want to try to stop him, or do you want to try to move out of the way? It's like the kicker trying to tackle. Ah!
Dark.
Ah!
Oh shit, what?
He's gonna
Pay
eat those
attention.
kids.
You have a friend.
I'm staying right here.
That's the question. Do you want to stay there? He's trying to plow through you.
Yeah, I'll stop him from going to the kids. That's
All right.
why. That's
Well,
a
you
fight
can-
on me.
So athletics check then, if you're going to try to hold him. From
Does
getting
Wolfgar get advantage due to the small size of the door, making it awkward for the
It
big guy
is
to fit?
tall enough to get through for him.
I think for last stand, I should get a advantage.
Your last stand.
The last beacon of defense for the kids.
Well, why don't you go ahead and roll and see what happens?
It's gonna go terrible without advantage.
I'm going to go Baby Yoda on this shit in a second. You watch
Wow.
as William looks over at you. It's like, no. Go ahead and roll again.
Thank you, baby Yoda.
I still have a 0 to athletic.
That
It's a
means nothing.
19. That's a 19, I guess.
You gotta do better than that, though.
You just watch as he kind of face palms like, I'm losing my touch. Well, let's see. Maybe he'll do bad.
Can I say I left sock with Madeline, or is it too late for that?
You could say socks with Madeline, sure. why not.
Okay.
All right, so this is a +4 roll for it.
Gotta have
That's already
faith.
half your roll. That's a natural 18, so that's a 22.
Run
Go
the fuck over.
Great for you, so it's got 30 feet of movement, but
Lots of attacks of opportunity.
Nguyen, William, Def, and Ari. And technically not so, as he gets knocked the fuck up. Actually, you can take one at disadvantage as you're on the
Well,
ground.
let me use a bonus action, would you?
Unfortunately not. So
I already took my reaction.
Okay, yep, you did. Nguyen is going to just swing with his quarterstaff. Hey, he hit.
Nice.
No,
Really
once.
nice.
1 point of damage. 2 points of damage. He has a +1 modifier. William is going to take a swing with his short sword. That's a miss. You took a swing with yours, and Death, you got yours. Did you not hit? Oh, yours.
Oh no, I already did my reaction.
And then Wolfgart, did you make yours at disadvantage? Yes.
I didn't actually make an attack.
Oh no, make one at disadvantage because you're on the ground. Technically, you are prone.
Can you use a crossbow for reaction?
Did you end up
Does have to be a
taking the
melee,
feat?
right?
Melee only.
Yes, I do have the feat.
You took
Oh,
the crossbow
yeah.
expert?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you can do it within melee range, more or less. Yeah, just because of what it is and because you have the feat. I'll let you do it. Hey, shoot him.
Nice.
Can't like pop him in the leg as he's going by.
I forgot to add the holy damage.
Right damage.
You watch as he rushes off.
And there's the right damage of holy.
3 more? Okay. He starts running out back the way you guys came. 25 points of damage.
How far away did you get?
From what you gather, probably roughly about 30 feet, but he is starting to bend through the tunnels. So you could run after him, though.
I guess we hurt his feelings.
And it's your
Yeah,
turn,
that looked
Wolfgart.
really embarrassing.
Go
Use
get
my
him.
bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna amplify it. So I actually hold on. How much health do I have before I do any amplifying?
You have 21 wounds, so it's what?
I have
11? No,
30.
9 HP.
I have a hit die.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll max?
Well
No, I
done.
think
Now
I
you
think so.
have 7.
Ouch.
Very nice.
This better work.
I don't know.
And I cast. Is he in the track?
Yes, I believe he's at the very bottom of the list.
How do I talk?
Unfortunately, you have to scroll to like. Here, I'll just leave
Targeting
him.
him.
Yeah,
Or
there
if
you
you're
go.
not. No,
15.
you're not.
And you did that damage. You did that healing wrong. You added 6 damage instead of taking away. Your
So that
wound
Yeah,
wasn't-
should.
no, I take 6
That-
damage.
He's reducing his max health.
That actually does do damage to me. What I do because I'm amplifying. Yeah, I can't target it.
Basically, he's hurting himself to do more
You're
damage.
targeting it right
Blood
now.
magic.
Okay.
And
And he fails.
Oh, which one are you using?
He is binded.
Nice.
Let me see. So what is the specific description of Curse of Binding state? I'm just not
See
familiar
speed
with it.
0 on there.
This
I see the effect.
This curse becomes amplifying. This curse becomes ongoing. Can affect the creature up to no more than twice your size, 2 times larger than you. At the end of each turn, the target must make another strength save.
And so what does it actually do to him, though? Or do you have the ability just here? I can read it too. Oh, there it is.
The speed is reduced to 0.
Movement speed or what kind of speed?
It just says
Like
speed.
all speed.
That means he can't move.
Nope, perfect. Just double checking.
So he's stuck there until he actually, and this is ongoing. I don't release it or anything. It's until he makes a save
Does
because I
he-
amplified it.
Oh, and you rolled your save on him already. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only enough.
Next round.
It's only a DC of 14, so.
That was your bonus action?
Yeah, that was bonus, and I'm gonna take. Do we want to? Should I ignore him now, or do you guys want to actually deal damage to this thing?
Well, you just went through the effort of cursing him so he couldn't move. You made. You can. It's up to you if you want to take advantage of the fact that he's not going to be going anywhere for a moment, or if you want to wait until he's going to continue right away.
I might as well take the advantage.
Actually, hold on one quick second. No more than one size larger than you.
Two sizes.
There's one size.
He's size large, isn't he? Or is he size huge?
That's what I'm looking at. He is large. You're good to go.
No, it says no, because I amplified it. It's 2.
Okay, here. 2 size large. Okie dokie. So he kind of stops. He looks back at you.
Pissed. Let's just go balls deep.
All right. Sharpshooter shot. Go for it, buddy.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
He has not hit a thing in 3 weeks until tonight.
This is what the problem was, Nobel. He didn't give up enough HP to hit.
Yeah.
He just needed to trade away more
Wow.
HP.
Roll max.
Hold on. Okay. So you
What's
hit
the
it,
effect?
and horrific gash. The target loses its next action as it staggers and is shocked from its wound. So,
Nice.
as you shoot it, you watch. It kind of like doesn't breathe for a second. It looks extremely pissed off, but also just like a little shooken by the whole thing. He gets no action next round, and you get to fire again. Another shot.
He's going
Hold
for
on.
another
You didn't
one.
have your damage on there. That's another 10
Oh,
damage.
shit, I forgot the 10 damage on it. Damn it.
I'll add it. So that was 77 points of damage. Go ahead, roll your damage on really quick.
Hold on. I gotta add my 10 this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Actually, add it
Doesn't the
twice.
10
Make
almost
up for
get
the last
doubled?
one. No, the 10 does not get doubled. It's an
Ah.
addition, not a dice.
Gotcha.
So go
I
ahead
tried.
and
I
drop
tried.
that. That'll make up for the damage we didn't add. Woo-hoo! You got a new friend.
He's angry at you.
I am gonna. Yeah, I'll just stand here. I'll look back. I think I might have pissed it off, guys.
Yeah, you definitely pissed it off. Okay, Sequoia Smash.
It was running and now it's coming back. Sequoia Smash.
No, it's currently facing away from us.
Oh no,
And it
it's
can't do
facing back
anything
at
next
you.
round.
Its speed is 0. It can still look at you.
Oh, his body's going out. His head is turned around.
Sequoia misses. That's it.
I don't know. I might get as lucky as I did with the mimic boat, though.
Kern kind of looks at the big stone statue. Does not feel very successful. Is going to kind of run and kind of sit by you, like, hold up. And he's going to kind of lean to the side. If you kind of make a little room for him to shoot, he's going to take 2 shots. Actually, first, he's going to use a bonus action as he sees it, and he wants it because it took his daughter as well. Is going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Oh,
Let it get
yeah.
away. Oh, wait, no, that's the damage. No.
Hunter Marks also lets him track it. What level is he casting it at?
Just level 1. He's a ranger.
Yeah, but the level depends on how long it lasts, doesn't it?
It does, but he doesn't have, like, many slots, and he uses the other ones to heal. All right, so
Yeah,
Derek,
That's quite literally the second crit for a fuck you moment. You know that, right?
Bow.
Yep.
To
There is
miss.
the target.
He draws the bow back. Shoots again.
Get him, Kern.
Actually, he kind of just refocuses. He can take a sharpshooter shot.
Get him, Kern.
That hits.
Nice.
He will pop his hunter's damage. Loose that damage. That is 12 points of damage. As he catches another arrow. He's looking extremely pissed off, and yeah.
Does he look wounded at all?
He looks wounded, yeah.
I
You
got
see him
some-
bleeding.
This is heavily.
Kern ends his turn. Statue 4. It's like, what's going on? It swings it for the orc.
Sequoia, smash you.
Can I argue that since it just saw us attack a demon, it would
didn't see you
assume
attack
we
it.
might be on its side?
Does it get a second attack or no?
It does.
I'm going to give it disadvantage. Because why not?
Okay. So this. No natural crit.
Whew, okay.
To be honest, she's immune to the crit anyways, but
Yeah. Thank you anyway.
Oh, is her ability up though?
yes, I have
Okay.
I have it typed on for.
So it just takes the first dice. So just 8 points of damage. That's all it's got. Gatekeeper.
Oh boy.
Gonna kind of sit, look around. Take a step forward. Actually, no, it's not going to step forward. It is going to start off a round. It's going to unleash a couple of attacks. So let's go top left arm.
Crap. I already used my reaction. Oh no.
Punch Decoy. That's 9.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, top right arm. We are gonna go ahead and punch Decoy. Bottom left arm. It's gonna look over. I need. Yeah, it's easy right there. 4d6. Sorry. I need you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Oh my
It's the
god.
bottom left arm. Again.
Oh my god.
However.
Oh.
However,
Snap.
This time the hand rotates the opposite direction. So facing at you, you watch it go from its left to its right.
I don't suppose that prior was trying to slow, and this time it's trying to haste.
You age 30 years.
Oh,
What?
That's,
You are now
that's hasty.
40. You are now 46 years old.
Oh,
As you
What
all
the
watch
hell?
Ari just kind of change in front of you rapidly. You feel it's kind of weakened and
do
taken back by the
I
moment.
have any shenanigans?
fucking.
Willie?
You do. Actually,
William does.
William is going to look over. And he kind of sees, he kind of watches as it starts to take effect. Counterspell! Let's see. Technically, the equivalent of that.
A spell or an ability?
No, actually, that's a good question. No. It is an ability. So he will then do the other one. Ari, no! And is going to use his reaction, they've let you. Actually, does he even take his reaction? I don't think it does.
Hmm.
He can also just make my die a static one, can't he?
He rolled 213. Actually,
That would be just enough, wouldn't it?
What's your modifier?
What's your
Plus
modifier? Yeah, so he goes, ooh, no, it's not enough.
I thought it was DC 14.
Because you said he made it by one.
Oh, no, it is
last time.
14. It is 14. It is 14. You need to just get 14. That's correct. So he goes, ah! And he uses one of his divine rolls, and you save.
I was almost bad.
Yep, that would have been. She would have been very pissed.
Last time,
You almost got saggy.
bottom right,
Yes.
you watch as it kind of forms a fist, and you watch as the eyes of the creature glow, and you watch from out from the golem start shooting smoke, steam, fog. Good question.
Storm arm.
As the room fills with fog around it. Visibility is currently obscured. Attacks are at disadvantage. And that will end its turn. William, it sits there. Where did it go? He'll run over and try to grab the hand of the golem. Yeah, what? No. And is going to disengage.
Needs to take healing too.
Get out of there. I think he's old.
And got mine last round too.
He's still down 6 HP, so. Or he's still down 10 HP.
And we got perfect. He'll do that. Do we have anything? Right? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yep. Oh, no, he didn't. Actually, he'll do that as who is he next to? He was next to you. He's there. He'll actually walk closer. He will kind of smack Max on the ass. And he'll cast Dragon's Breath. And he is going to give Max, let's say, acid damage.
That's a fun one.
Concentration. Okay, so Max, you can do that. It's a bonus action from or an action from Ari, and I use this all the time.
Bonus action for Dragon's Breath. Action to use the actual
action
breath.
for him to use it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have acid breath, and then he continues with the disengage action, and then moves back. All right. Grunkum. You kind of see as the room fills up with thick fog. You kind of hear it stomping around. You still know in the general direction it is. It's just obscured.
It's also big and has glowing runes on it, doesn't it?
The runes you don't so much see through the fog. You do see, so actually purple eyes. I'm sorry, not blue.
Okay, well, Gronkum's just gonna take a step forward.
Okay. You kind
And-
of watch as the eyes turn and see you, but you see where it is.
Reckless attack.
All right, so rolling flat because of the fog. You have to. Perfect. Go ahead. What are you doing today? Get back. Nice.
This is partially resisted, but it shouldn't be because he's got magic weapon.
Did the
It's coded. It shows damage type magic, but
let's see. It is not to magical weapons. It is just a general resistance.
It's resisting the slashing.
Yeah. It's not the fact that it's magical.
seems basically resistant to everything except fire and force, to which it's
Specifically.
immune to force and weak.
You've determined it is resistant to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. You haven't tried a lot of other things. Your sorcerer's kind of a one-trick pony.
Typically, magic overrides that resistance, though. Is
Not
that
all of them, though, because that's like for some that are resistant because of the magical effect, as opposed to this one is more resistant because it's fucking stone.
Okay.
That's why. Because there is two separate coatings in there, too. Because I thought it was for a second, too. Because this one I actually just stole from, like, I forget what this thing was. It was just a random normal construct.
You're still getting a +1, so.
Actually, as you do that, and I'll let you take it because I didn't see you on your next one. As you hit the statue, Max, you all of a sudden feel a sharp pain as you take 13 points of damage as Gronkum strikes.
Great.
Ah! Do you still want to take that second attack? I'll let you take it back if you want, or you can leave it. You might not see him. This is also true.
Yeah, the fog, I don't think I would have seen.
Yeah, he hasn't fallen. So yeah, you hit him again.
And it's a reckless attack.
Max,
That's a max down.
16 points of damage as you fall over. So you hit it with that last attack and you just watch Max fall to the ground. The rune on you does dissipate.
Okay.
Figure out what the rune does?
Yeah, I think we have a good idea as to what that one is.
I know what you're talking about. That rune was perfect.
Alright. Nguyen kind of doesn't actually see it. He's kind of just looking around. He knows that these two are going after here. Seeing as they're by themselves, he's going to follow them. As William's like, wait! Yeah, Nguyen's been dying to catch this thing too. Ugh, what can we do? That's really fucked up. Nguyen would totally do it though. Yeah, we're going to do it. To make sure this thing doesn't get away, Nguyen is going to cast Wall of Fire.
Yeah.
Completely around it, circling it on the inside with the front facing it. He completely engulfs it. How high is this wall, too? This might not even
20 feet.
He can't even get out. So as long as you keep him there. Hold on, let's see if it takes.
Don't we know that they can fly?
But it's in a cave.
It goes right
still.
to the ceiling.
Still in the cave. I called him
He
in
can't
the
get out.
In the cave. I thought it looked like he was outside because I saw
No,
burning plants and stuff.
It's got like plants in it, but you're still in a cave system.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't have plants. And that's 5d8.
When the wall appears each... Okay, so it does take it when it first happens, and then it's if it ends its turn, right? Or if it goes through it? Yeah, I forget. We'll figure it out. But, so that's a deck save. And he's like,
here's a question I need to ask. Is it a restrained, or does it just have its movement speed drained?
Its movement speed is 0, so it does not automatically fit.
I would say wait, just because it's a binding still.
How was your gash thing worded also? Because you said it doesn't get to take an action next turn, so is it dazed enough it can't really dodge?
It's so basically when it comes, actually, it hasn't had a turn yet because he did that. So it took its turn, he took his turn, and then he used his ability so it can't move. But it's at the end of the order. So everybody gets a turn, and that thing cannot move. It's not like paralyzed.
No, not the not move thing. When he did the critical damage, you said it was basically like kind of reeling from the attack. And can't take an action on its next turn? Would it be basically kind of dazed and not be able to dodge to avoid the flame when it's surrounding it?
No, he just lost the action.
If
he passes his save at the end or the beginning. But
wait, I have a question. Isn't breaking out of something an action?
Yes.
If you want to break yourself out of something, yeah.
So couldn't you argue that it would still be binded? It couldn't do a strength save then, because it would be an action.
It can't use its action.
But that's not what your ability is. It still has movement. Your speed, you reduce its speed. It can still move around. It just can't move forward. It can turn in circles. It's not restrained. It just has no speed.
Yeah, basically yours is a speed drain, whereas something like
It's not paralyzed. If it were paralyzed, it
Entangle.
would fail immediately. It couldn't.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to get everything
I
out.
have
of
a
this
feeling, considering it can't move. Did you
worry,
confirm is the save at the end or the beginning of its turn too?
the save is only when it first spawns. It doesn't get a save any other time, but it takes damage when it first spawns. Save for that, and then at the end of each of its turns.
At the end of its turn, it gets to make another strength saving throw.
So here,
But it also has to take damage because the fire's facing inwards.
fails.
So
DC
that's
15 versus a 14.
That's effectively 10d8 of fire in total.
Oh god. Oh man. Hold on.
It still has its weapon in its hand too.
Not that that's gonna help.
The point is, I want that weapon. I want all the cursed items. Damn it!
It only think it takes 5d8, and then
That is correct. It takes 5d8 now. It will take 5d8 again at the end of its turn because it can't move until the end of its turn anyways.
I had double the dice in the coding.
If it could move and move through it, it would still take another 5d8.
Oh, shit! So it's almost max damage. 36 points of fire damage. This thing just gets cooked.
Ari
You
approves.
hear screaming. You don't hear it, or well, you kind of hear it. You don't see it, smell it. And you guys are all just kind of like very happy and content, like, yeah. No bonuses. He'll just stay there. Max. Oh, Max.
I'm dead.
That's a
Dying.
failed death saving throw.
Yep.
Deft. You did see Max fall before the fog took effect, also.
See, thing is, I really want to get vengeance on the Oni for almost killing me at the jailhouse, but
Don't worry, Dev.
priorities.
I'll get vengeance for you.
I have a question.
Mhm.
If you have 0 hit points and you get temporary hit points, does that bring you back up?
No.
It won't. Okay.
That is a good question.
You have hit points then.
They kind of prevent you from going down. They don't actually bring you back up. But good question.
Sorry, because I could toss him the potion of heroism that I got that I had no idea when to use.
So what
Does anyone have healing spells left?
There is a healing spirit right beside you.
Okay.
You just got healed
So-
for 6 also.
Could I theoretically drag him into the healing?
It would not heal him to the beginning of his turn, but yes, in theory, if you got over there, there is still a. You don't necessarily actual perception check. Disadvantage that.
It's first time a creature starts its turn or enters the area.
I think on it's. I would let you. Yeah, I'd allow it. You don't see the other golem. You know there's a golem over there somewhere on the near to you. You don't specifically see it right now. However,
Okay. I'm going to attempt to be sneaky.
all right. Go ahead. Roll stealth with advantage. It would be your bonus action to hide, though. It wouldn't really be a free action in combat.
That's
but you
okay.
could do it with advantage if you wanted. Actually, you get advantage anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing it. Def sneaks over, grabs Max by the arm, and just like Aikido throws him into the healing spirit.
Well, this is also what happens when you find basically a high-level rogue's entire set of gear.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak over to Max and drag him towards the healing spirit, trying to avoid the guard.
Technically, you could drag him anyway, so I need you to make an athletic check.
Big
you
money.
Should have enough movement. You have enough to get in there. Ooh,
That's an 11.
is that enough? Unfortunately, because of the plate, he's just a little too heavy. I will let you kind of move him, but you don't make him quite into the area.
Next time, buddy. Next time.
You do have... because you did, yeah. So you hid, you did that. I mean, unless you want to move a little bit more. That's about it. And it is aware you are there.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna go help with the Oni. I'll be back to help deal with the fireproof thing in a moment.
You just
Okay,
hear
fine, good luck.
so much screaming coming from outside.
4, gonna fly over them.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like
I
do a
can
little
move.
barrel roll through over the top of them.
Take a 5-foot step south before you take off, though, so you get healing.
Yeah. Dip the toe.
It depends on how far away it is. So
You're fine. Well, what if you want to cast a range spell? It only went like 20 feet off the map.
so
can
it's
dip it
about 20 feet from here.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
It's
she'll
not
land
hard to
there.
miss. It's screaming, encircled by flame, and smells delicious.
A smirk crosses her face as she looks back and says, "I approve." And then I'm going to chuck the Shadow Blade at it.
What? No fireball?
That's
chuck
if
the
it survives
Shadow Blade.
this. Is it in dim light?
Kind of bright light with a ring of fire around it.
A little bit of a reach, but
Ooh.
oh,
Because we rolled all those 20s earlier.
Let's see. What's
Could
the
she
light
claim
radius of
Can
this?
she claim advantage because it's well lit? It's also can't move. Well, can't run. And technically, it's surrounded.
oh no! Firework.
I don't like the sound of that. So,
So you throw the sword at it,
mm-hmm.
and as it goes to you, you kind of see like this dark, or kind of just like pulse. You almost can kind of see it from the middle of the flame. The blade stops, flies back at you, hits you straight in the chest, and you fall over.
Do not tell me I just knocked myself out.
Knock yourself out, but you watch as the sword disappears. However, your phoenix energy starts to kind of heal up your wound. You'll remember this one.
Go to 0 HP and fall unconscious. However, you regenerate 1 HP. And it's the 0 HP that actually knocks me to unconsciousness, right?
Yep. So, but you don't heal until your turn. So
I'm going to use my Phoenix Spark as a reaction.
to pick back up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're back to 1. So
Which it's kind of a cool negative effect to happen because you get regeneration for the rest of the fight.
this happened to Deft in our other campaign when Deft was playing in the summer and she was playing a sorcerer. And basically you got knocked unconscious like 7 times in like
it was great.
And it just would always automatically pop back up. It's like next turn, what's gonna hit me now? Giant ogre? No problem. Thunderbolt? Sure. Okay, so you do pop back up.
Yeah, just give me a moment to create
And
the
bonus news, though, you don't have to use a bonus action. Actually, you lose concentration, you do fall unconscious, so you do lose the sword.
I don't think I actually fall unconscious, since the Phoenix Spark works similar to how the Orcish Rage does, in which if you would drop to 0, you drop to 1 instead.
That's
or
fine.
you go 1 instead.
But on a bonus side, you don't need to use your bonus action to recall the blade because he already sent it back.
Yeah. Instead, with a very, very pissed off look, I am going to quicken spell a fireball and hurl it at him.
You just watch as it kind of sits there. Boom.
All the ones, holy crap.
You do watch as within the flames, you watch as the body falls limp.
And over the next few rounds, it's going to get turned to ash. That is my action bonus. movement, and reaction. So that's my round.
Is there any way I could have made out like the sound of Max falling, knowing where he was?
Sound of metal hitting the ground?
Probably could be werewolf. Roll a perception check, because this would have been before, so this is just kind of seeing if you're paying attention before the fog came. And unfortunately, you didn't really necessarily see it happening. You do hear metal drop around. As you hear,
Okay, would it be feasible for me to know that I can try to go, that somebody needs my healing?
You gather, Def might even be kind of yelling a little bit, but you do know that you have allies down there, and you do kind of hear like you gather something might need your help.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So is it actually dead, or is that thing having death saving throws, or no?
NPC creatures, 95% of the time do not get.
I would like. I'm this one specifically. I'm asking you.
I don't know. You want to go investigate the body?
No, I'm just debating if I'm using my second blood magic or not.
Just shoot it.
I'm gonna
also, no pale. Something that just occurred to me. The spirit and the wall of fire are both concentration spells.
You know what? Just to add insult to injury, I'm using my reaction.
It's okay. That's not that big of a concern.
Just to add insult to injury, I'm using my reaction on the Oni.
You can't use it.
Well,
no problem.
No what?
You have no way to use your reaction. You don't get to shoot ranged attacks at things.
No, yeah, I do. I get to use it because it says I can if it's a creature going unconscious or dying.
What ability?
Curse of the Fallen Puppet. I make it attack itself for in a last step.
Right. The Blood Maledict. So what does it do? Do you have to cast it on it for it to work, or is it?
At the moment a creature falls unconscious or dies within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to give that creature a final act of aggression. That creature can immediately make a single weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range. I choose it to attack itself with its weapon before it dies.
Okay. Let me think about this really quick.
It just says a target. It doesn't say it can't be itself.
It doesn't say another creature within range?
That's not the part I'm having to do with thinking about. Because it's already dead, but if you're sitting there and it tries to go...
Even if it dies, it still does it. It says unconscious or dies.
So you attempt, but you're not sure if it worked. Because you can't see it through the wall of flame. And actually, you can't use your Blood Maledict on it if you can't see it.
Doesn't
so you gotta keep that safe. All abilities, just general abilities, unless it states otherwise, like to see something with a spell, like you can't cast through. You can do like a fireball, but if it's like a target something specifically thing, you can't be obstructed.
You have to have line of sight.
All right.
But maybe it happened. You don't know. It's burning though.
So does it? I need to know just so it uses the spell slot or not.
You don't have spell slots.
Okay. Blood Maledict slot.
Oh, your Blood Maledicts? I would say probably from it dying, it would not do it. So you can hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the feeling it's pretty dead.
I just wanted to stat, make sure it was dead.
Don't worry, Dark. As long as no one keeps up the wall of fire, its corpse is still going to take 5d8 fire damage each
My
round.
thing doesn't specifically say that my other curse comes off of it when it dies either.
Yeah,
well, it being unconscious and it being held in place.
You know what? I know what? Its speed is definitely 0. I can assure you that. All right, so you do see Max on the ground. You see Death pulling with all of his might, trying to get him into the spirit that is no longer there.
That vanishes. And
it's been gone with the fire. They didn't realize in the fog. Like, why isn't it working?
I'll cure light wounds.
All right, Max is back up.
Yay!
And he still does have acid breath.
And then, see, I moved 5, so 5, 10. I'm gonna try to get out of the fog. So with the rest of my movement,
and you know where you are on the wall. It's not that hard to navigate in this small space. So you get out of there. You see everyone cheering like dumbasses at the door, like, "Yeah, burn, baby, burn!"
I'm like, it's not dead. What are you talking about?
Ah, we got the Oni.
You're the only one for me.
God damn it!
Number
Wow.
It's an automatic
7.
-10 to your will save.
punches Max. He's still on the ground, isn't he? Technically, you're on the ground, I would believe. Actually, because Theris ended up moving away, so you healed. Yeah, no, you're still on the ground. So he's gonna walk up and he's gonna take one attack at each of you.
I've put the prone effect on him, so it'll auto apply.
So he swings at the paladin.
No, please.
Is it disadvantage because of the fog?
Ah, fair point.
That should be flat.
Natural 1.
The
You're
Shadow
welcome.
Blade leaves or flies from Harrigan and impales
His
the.
speed is 0 for 1 round, so he just kind of spins and misses, like falls over, kind of stands up and takes a swing attack. At the scene. Miss. Nothing. He kind of sits there. Doesn't know what to do. He'll just remain. It's like, to the last man! The Oni is dead.
Hurrah!
You watch as he just kind of lays there. Wolfguard, your turn.
Alright. And this is what, a thing of black, so I can't see anything inside?
It's like really thick fog. It's not black. You hear lots of stuff inside. You hear combat going on, but you can't see anything.
Okay.
Unless you have a way to disperse.
You could just start throwing Molotovs.
If you have them, you certainly could try.
I do have them. I had 2.
Ask Lum how that went for him in our campaign and what happened at the casino.
I think
It
the
went
thing. I
swimmingly.
think the Oni's odor is gonna be more pissed than us.
That is actually what the focus of my son's campaign is. So my wife and my son are going to play one. And they're investigating the fires in the town where they started that campaign. So he's essentially, they're looking for Lum. It's the hunt for Lum. Yep.
That's funny.
All right. What you
Yeah,
got, big
it's
man?
not much I can do. I can't target anything then.
No.
Shoot with disadvantage.
You do hear a lot in there. I mean, you could make a shot for it.
Yeah, I'll make a shot for it.
Your disadvantage.
Oh my god. He's gonna
Pick-
hit somebody.
Pick something and shoot at disadvantage.
And you shoot the big guy. That's just a disadvantage.
The positive note is the odds of him shooting me in the back are incredibly astronomical.
Or the little.
You know what? Let's first off, let's go all or
Don't
nothing.
underestimate him.
No. No.
Throw the little stuff so we can all gang up on the big one.
No, you're gonna hit somebody friendly.
Just has to aim high. It's okay. Or do that. Or roll a
Hit
1.
someone.
I was predicting this.
Oh dear.
Well, if it's not the Oni, I can't hit it. So
I love this description.
You said that
that too.
that Nguyen's leaving the game, right?
Yes.
He just gets an arrow to the back of the head and gets executed.
Oh, what does Turn the Tide do?
We still need his staff though. We can't kill him yet. Ooh. Alright, so you have disadvantage on all ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls. And your foes for the remainder of the encounter have advantage.
Oh, great.
Well, foes have advantage against your spell save DC until only a turn. So you're good to go. So you're the only one who's fucked. Everyone else is fine. take it back.
I'm at disadvantage anyway, so.
So this is a. Hey, at least you can't have double disadvantage. Fire again. So that one shoots wide. It kind of bounces off. Seemingly didn't hit anyone, thankfully.
You still have the Oni targeted as
What?
well. Is it taking its rolls?
It's dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Right, but is that affecting his roll though?
Shouldn't be.
He has it as a target.
Yeah. Well, that
Uh,
doesn't really matter if it's dead anymore.
are you shooting at the Oni or are you shooting? Where did your shot go?
Uh,
No, you
I'm just
shot.
curious if it threw too many dice or something when on the effect.
Mm-mm.
nope.
You're pushing your luck.
I do have one. I didn't use a bonus action this time, did I?
I don't think so.
I think I shot this time. And that, of course, didn't go at disadvantage. Doesn't matter.
Did you mean to have your sharpshooter on too, knowing you're shooting in a fog?
Yeah, he did.
I did for the first two.
God damn it.
Oh yeah,
Sequoia keeps smashing
at disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Technically, Gronkham's on the opposite side. Wouldn't that be at advantage? Yep.
Not.
Not for,
specifically.
she's not hitting the big guy.
And he's
But that's
fucking
it.
huge.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, big guy's kind of in the way for that one. All right, that one's gone.
Second hit.
Splat.
2 natural 18. Death's on fire tonight.
Damn.
Fuck shit. All right, so you go ahead, hit the gatekeeper. We'll go ahead and roll your damage.
That's the right side for the timer.
As you hit the gatekeeper, it's going to use its reaction. And it is going to...
Is it making an attack roll?
Nope.
Okay. Can't do nothing.
It is going to, with its right top arm, you watch as it kind of moves its hand, as a matching warhammer to Koya's appears in its right hand.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Yes, I remember. It's still the other one stole my Shadow Blade at one point.
You get the feeling, you think back to the mirror magic, you get the feeling it did have the ability to copy your ability.
On the first one we fought, weren't we having to do called shots to like break each of the arms?
You can do called shots to break the arms, and you have to do a certain amount of damage to the one you fought previously. Techno was starting to do that on this one, but only did like 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And actually, you bring up a fair point. Thank you for reminding me. You don't see a hammer.
Oh. See a Shadow Blade?
You see, through the fog, the 2 purple glowing ominous eyes of this creature, and then within the chest, you see this white eye-shaped light in the center of its chest appear.
Is it about to...
It copied her eye.
Oh.
So it's
Yikes.
exactly the original fight again.
Yikes!
You're like,
boy.
She does have another attack though, I think, right?
I already did too.
Oh, okay.
I hit the unconscious guy with the first one and the gatekeeper with the second.
Oh, that's right.
So that's it.
Which brings us to...
Actually, I'm gonna hop on this side now so I can flank.
Kern walks over to it, to the Oni.
Burns himself in the flame.
He's gonna walk. Yep. Well, he's gonna sit there. He's gonna get like right within it, and he's just gonna keep shooting arrows at you. Just watch him keep shooting the dead body of the Oni, like just as much as he can. Yeah, remember it's still his kid. Yeah,
Is he able to get to the Oni body? Isn't the firewall still up?
he's shooting with arrows.
Oh.
Basically, he's standing on the safe side of the wall.
Gatekeeper's turn. is going to look over. Doesn't have disadvantage anymore. It's going to assess the situation, calculate.
Unfortunately, they used Windows Vista, and it's now not responding.
I need Gronkum to make a dexterity save at disadvantage because of the fog. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden you watch as this hand quickly palms your chest. Make a perception check. You look down, and you have this light glowing purple rune on your chest. Right top arm. He's going to punch Max.
Oh no.
Fuck. He
Thank
goes to
God.
hit you, and you just like get pulled right out of the way. Bottom left arm. Let's go with. We'll just punch. He'll swing, bonk him. Still misses. And last arm. You watch as he holds the arm out and snaps his finger, and you watch as his body starts to course with electrical energy as it kind of flickers out into the fog. Seeming nothing right now, though. William! Where is he? He's right there. I don't think that actually worked.
I forgot about the fire explosion from the Phoenix Fire.
Oh, you didn't have your mantle up there, did you?
No, the mantle doubles it.
Oh well.
Doesn't hurt me.
I know. I don't see. Yeah, when he's already got concentration. We don't have any way to really get rid of that, do we? He's gonna take a shot at disadvantage. Throws that firebolt and hopes for the best. That is a miss. Gronkum. That thing just smacked you in the chest.
Reckless attack.
Reckless attack.
Won't kill himself.
He doesn't know that. He was having
Made
so
his
much fun
perception.
hitting it before. He literally was just like going crazy. His back's like. All right, so you go ahead and hit it. As you hit it, see how much damage you get.
No,
All right.
this is a good
So
quest.
Drunkum, you take exactly
What
8
type
points
of...
of damage.
Okay.
You said 8?
Mm-hmm. As you hit it, you feel yourself suffering in pain as you feel your chest burning.
Again.
Again.
How much does it take?
Misses that one.
Does he get to resist it if he's raging?
Mm-mm. Nope. For some reason, it does have a magical connection, and unfortunately, he is not resistant to damage type he's getting. And Newen. Newen's got to have some knowledge. Okay. Let's look at what Newen. We haven't done this in a while. We should do that. He's going to go ahead and drop Wall of Fire. As you just see a charred body, smaller body, where it is. But, oh, that's his only fourth. Okay. You will go ahead and use second level spell slot and do another healing spirit. Right there. Then he'll get down to the corner. Max,
Well, I'm gonna
for
heal
the first time in a
myself.
while, you can stand up.
Well, first I'm gonna stand. That's true. Forgot about that. Then I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at a second level spell slot. To mark that off.
Right.
Not 3 times. Whoops. And boom. That's horrible. But whatever.
Good done lay on hands too.
Question: would light spell negate the fog by chance?
It would not negate it. What you actually do recall in years would even be to a extent. You would essentially just, it's like driving with headlights in the fog. It just actually makes it.
Okay.
It's
Then
a
that
5-foot square in the back.
is
That is a new healing spirit.
What you want to dispel a fog jam is wind.
Or a really big
Spell magic.
fireball.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
I was gonna use
One
watery
second.
spear, but I can't actually target the creature. But that technically would probably hurt the fog.
I'm looking for something. Oh, it's as an action. Okay, never mind. Can't do that. What about this one? Sorry, I'm looking at my heal spells real quick.
It's all good. I forget.
That's an action.
Lay on hands is an action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was looking at.
You get a
also
lot of
have that dragon breath, don't you?
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
but it's an
He's
action.
to heal. He's just trying to see if he has anything else.
Does he have? Oh, I don't know if he has reach. I'm gonna go ahead. Can I 5-foot this? No, I can't actually. Sheet.
He's got reach on you, but you don't got reach.
Yeah. Fuck it. Can I get like 5 foot closer? Or which square would I be in?
You can get closer.
Okay. Would that technically give attack of opportunity on me?
No, it's only if you leave a threat
You have to
range
leave.
in 5e.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm
They're a lot
right
more
there.
forgiving with attacks opportunity for 5e.
Okay, and that would be.
But they
my
did take your
turn.
5 foot.
Yeah, we did lose the 5-foot step.
Okay, and that's all I do.
All right, Death.
So,
Max is up. Golem swinging at you guys. You hear people cheering to the west.
Heard a loud
I-
fiery explosion.
I am going to mess with this statue, and I'm
Okay.
going to cast Mirror Image because, he's having a hard time hitting me, but why not make it?
All
I
right,
like
so
the sentiment.
3 more deaths appear. It just kind of looks super confused. It couldn't hit you when it was trying. It's just the last one. It's like, all right. So you got that. What else?
There
wanna do?
was static in the air, right?
There's kind of this area is electrically charged at the moment, but nothing is hitting anyone at the moment.
See, I don't like that. That sounds like storm, and that sounds like hurt me. So I'm going to bonus action disengage and hop out of the.
All right. Bonus action disengage.
You guys are doing great in there.
Run outside and heal.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You run out.
Actually, I don't know the healing spirit is there probably.
When you
step
run out of the
you
fog,
can
you
see
do.
it.
Oh, all right. Well,
You
step
see-
in the healing spirit.
You see everyone like, ooh, putting their leg in. And you can get past him.
Take a
He's
step
not.
in, take a step out.
Yeah.
Pokey.
But yeah, I'll just stay by the doorway.
Ah, stop moving. Try to jump
I'm
in.
sorry.
It's like drop. That's what you get. 1 healing point. There you go.
Again? Okay.
I have no control. All right, techno.
Iris gonna stagger for a moment, staring at the shadow blade embedded in her chest.
It did disappear after, so like it disappeared to the hell, just fell down. So you can still have it. It's back out now, but thankfully,
Let's see. This
your
is for
Phoenix
the healing spirit. And what she's going to do is she's going to use her bonus action to consume a first level slot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to consume 3 points of my font and use Sorcerer's Fortitude.
Okay.
Give it to me. No, it did not. So,
Yeah, I figured you'd like that new ability.
that's why. There we go.
All right, so you get your temporary hit points.
Yep. And she'll brace herself behind the wall as cover, since that's both my action and bonus.
All right. There is.
I guess I'm gonna take a. It's not a lot I can figure out to do at the moment.
Other than check a firebolt to disadvantage.
Yeah, I say that's on.
Oh, the firebolt. Never mind. Sorry. What kind of dick made a fireproof monster?
This is the real question, isn't it?
Believe me, I have much work. My notebook. Don't make me send you back to the Yanti Island.
Please, no. No. No, I'm good.
Oh, you guys never even made it to the third area.
I don't want to know anymore.
Or the boss area.
I'm done.
Alright. Statue 7.
Or the boss's third area.
Can move up. It is a flat attack. Because fog. Even though it probably doesn't really need to. Yeah. That's a natural 19. Pretty sure that hits. 3 points of damage. Natural 17. 5 points of damage. The Oni is dead. Wolfguard.
So am I still at disadvantage from the thing, or was that just one turn?
End of this turn.
Okay.
That was the end of your next turn.
So you're saying I should sharpshooter this and miss and hit?
I think you should sharpshooter it like shooting under your legs. Because, yeah, you couldn't get any more disadvantage if you tried.
What? Let's do that.
Yeah, take out that little statue.
Please, no. I don't want to get shot in the booty.
You never know.
I'm going to do this with my eyes closed.
You literally could not shoot any worse if you tried.
Oh my god.
Damn it, the
Yeah,
second
close too. You're one off, and it's AC's 18.
I'm gonna shoot again.
No.
You got a second shot, sure.
17's a good roll too.
You should have stopped on your head.
He didn't use sharpshooter though.
Points his 2 crossbows downrange, closes his eyes, sprays and prays.
Would have hit if without the.
Did you not play Diablo 3? I'm the Demon Hunter.
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
That's a d6.
As you go to shoot, you sit there and you go to fire, and it won't go, and you kind of move it, motion back to like start to bring it up, and it like snags on your coat, and you shoot yourself kind of in the throat. It doesn't go through your throat, but it hits your throat. You cannot speak for 4 rounds.
Oh, good thing I does
And
it
go ahead and
actually
roll damage on yourself as well.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't have to roll damage on myself.
Oh yeah. But I'm not rolling on the fumble table.
Don't forget your extra 10.
Yeah,
That wasn't a sharpshooter. The second shot.
Don't forget about your right.
Yeah, dude, I guess I do damage. Does my right affect me?
Your right affects you, unless you're immune to the damage.
That's a
Plus
hard.
3. And I'm down.
Blood hunters killing themselves. Are you down?
That 3 put me over.
Okay, Molly Mock, you yeah.
Did I get my healing?
Every
from...
blood hunter kills themselves.
Hold on. Did I get my healing from before the start of the turn?
You did not. So you did 3 points of damage. How did you?
It went over by 1.
All right. So unless I heal you for 1 point, you'll be okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. So
That was 4.
Yep.
So just add a wound to yourself, and
there you go.
you're at 2 HP.
Last shot. Because this
Are
can't get any.
you crazy? Are you okay?
It was close to getting one. You know what?
You're tempting fate, man.
You know what? It's not a demon. I can't shoot it. I should just give up.
Decoya gets advantage. Something, please. Oh god.
Sequoia.
I
Um,
don't want to die.
For some reason, actually, roll a history check for Sequoia.
oh, her history's so bad.
It's not bad. Actually,
fair,
sitting here
she's-
looking at this statue, you kind of recall seeing the statue before, and then you remember why. You've been here before. You actually walked through here. These things weren't attacking you; they were stationary. You remember the fact that the prior guardian you killed, you dragged them through their body in one of these rooms. You're not sure which, because your history roll sucks.
Which is understandable for Takoya.
Yeah, but you have a very strong dislike of this statue. You don't know.
All right. Takoya's gonna keep swinging, I guess.
All right. Actually, go ahead and make your swing. After the book out. I do have that.
Oh,
After all
That's
those
a natural
20s.
1.
But nobody's
wait,
in range to get
disadvantage?
hit.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Uh-oh. Yeah, because that wasn't even a disadvantage. Uh-oh.
Well, technically she'd have an advantage too.
From playing, yeah, just true.
you know what would be a pretty decent one to get right about now? Half health.
Hellas.
Doesn't sound
Fudge.
good.
Sickle.
A bane spell?
It's
Yeah, you
great. I
minus
love
a
it.
D4
Minus
from
1d4 on, attack saves and I think skills.
Oh, that sucks.
Just attacks and saves.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse of bless.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, that happens. At the end of your, oh wait, no, you still get one more attack, right? Yep.
Yeah. So is that just disadvantage or what?
Oh, what am I looking at my monster?
It's,
map for? I
flat.
literally
Just
have
flat? Okay.
Fantasy Grounds in front of me, and I'm looking at monster stats in my.
Why?
God damn it.
Why?
Oh,
Okay.
that's why. I know I'm looking. It doesn't put it in the true block stat. Actually, I know it.
What are you looking for?
I can't tell you. I know it's here. I have it in both, but I remember why I wasn't looking.
I think Takoya's feeling pretty frustrated. She probably just fumbles with the warhammer.
Two. Turn. There it is. There we go. As a legendary action from the eye, it is going to Yep. It's going to cast Eye Bite on to Koya.
Wait, who's casting Eye Bite on Tukoya?
The statue.
Yeah, I couldn't hear who it was.
The gatekeeper.
Oh, okay. I was like, Kern's, because Kern's highlighted. I was like, what?
That's because it'll be Kern's turn after.
All right, so I need Koya to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
That is a fail. It is going to put Koya to sleep. Let's see. We'll just mark it down. Koya goes 99.
Snooze time.
Kern is going to walk up to the creature, pulls out the short sword. He's just going to start stabbing the dead corpse over and over and over again.
How charcoal-y does it seem?
Sounds pretty crunchy when he pokes it.
Ooh.
There's some squish to it, though. Like if you barbecued a watermelon. It's the only thing I can think of.
What?
I cannot say that Ari has not tried that before.
I think it's not that bad. All right, so Gatekeeper's turn. Oh, let's go play with some new people, shall we? It is going to bottom right arm punch Mr. Mac.
Please no.
That's a Max suffered enough.
Misses.
Thank God.
Bottom left arm punch Max. Misses.
Thank fuck.
Top right arm
Punch Max.
punch Max.
He just keeps getting.
One.
Oh, thank fuck.
Top
Oh,
left
God.
arm.
Max.
No.
Wisdom saving throw.
Who?
You.
Oh, why you do this?
Oh, no.
But you could have pissed him off, man.
Why you do this? Oh, this app. Oh my God.
You watch as he punches to your right, you step to the side. He punches to your opposite, step to the side. He kind of swings down, he punches to the side, and then he places his hand on your forehead, and you have a purple
Not
rune on your forehead.
again.
Have more than one active at a time?
Yes, you can.
That's bullshit.
It does fade, though. I do have to make him a little bit hard. Not as hard as our other campaign, but there's a lot of you.
Don't worry. Ari feels just as hindered versus this guy as she did the
You
prior
don't
incarnation.
have to make it that hard. You choose to make it that hard.
Well, you guys are assuming the fight against the only way to win this.
I think someone's up a little
I have
salty that we
an
killed
idea.
a demon.
Nope, because these guys fought this thing literally like over a year ago, and it did the exact same thing it's doing now. William. Someone needs to get rid of the fog, and it is not William. He's like, use the breath, you're nuts.
It's none of us. I think our spell slots are gone for anything that could do it if we had the spell available.
William's like, I got the. Oh wait. So, half-orcs. Half-orcs are resistant to fire damage, yeah?
No.
Define resistant.
So, proposal for you, as William. I can get rid of the fog. I just have to use Fireball to do it. No?
Sounds good.
Go for it.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Can he use it and position it where it just catches the corner of the Ani and most of the fog to burn it away?
we're gonna have to hit at least Takoya, I would imagine.
Takoya's asleep. She won't feel a thing.
I would
And
actually
it
wake
will wake
Takoya up.
Takoya up, so bonus.
Win-win. Okay. So go ahead and replace it essentially only to hit the Gatekeeper and Takoya.
Not that the Gatekeeper will matter.
You might as well put it at halfway point where it's getting like half the circle, because you're not going to hit the other two. Burn off as much of the fog as possible.
I'm going to get like half of it to go away. And it's emanating from him. It dispatch it all to begin.
Yeah, right there.
Let's see how much damage. Alright, so Fireball. Mark off spell slot. Fireball. That is. Oh, who rolled the nat one?
That's
Oh,
Takoya
no.
with the minus.
It's not a nat one.
Oh no.
Just a regular one, not a natural one.
She rolled a 4 -3 from the Bane.
Ow.
We both
That's
rolled
too bad,
so bad.
because had she have rolled a natural, it would have been. Just fails. Yeah, no, Bane is out. Alright, so that is going to be whole out of D6. Alright, so Takoya doesn't get burnt to death. Definitely goes unconscious. Wakes up, then goes immediately. Doesn't do anything, does dispel the fog.
What about the half?
She's a half-orc?
Yeah, but isn't she a half orc? She gets
She
the
pops back
she's
up
at
with
1.
1 hit point. Yes, she is. Awake and pissed.
I would be too.
Don't forget to remove unconscious
I'm
from
doing
it.
it right now. I'm just looking for it. I know. Oh, there she is. There you go. So perfect. Okay. Fireball. And grapple.
Reckless attack.
Go for it, big guy.
We know, is this just considered a construct?
Oh no!
You know it is a construct from your prior experience. Let me see if you get any special effects.
See, Max, is he
Hopefully
going to hit you
regeneration
or
of
is he
some
going to hit
kind.
himself?
One random adjacent ally. Okay. No additional allies. If there's no additional. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage.
This
Well,
is gonna
bye.
hurt.
For your second attack, add a +2 modifier to your attack.
Okay.
I have a feeling. Not, I guess.
That was a D12.
You also probably now can also start making called shots if you want to try to disable any of the arm. Basically, you need to do over 25 damage to an arm at a singular time to get it to break. Or at least in a single round for the most part. It depends.
Target that fucking rune wielding arm.
Yeah.
Alright.
The rune wielding arm sucks, but the temporal arm can literally kill people on 2 saves.
Yeah, but the rune wielding arm is affecting me currently.
Well, it's affecting you and Max.
Yeah, so you're going to kill both of you in one shot.
Well, it depends. So basically, they take equivalent damage, so they can go down at different times, and once they go down, it goes away. But basically, if you're going to take down the boss, which is the only thing left to fight, they're going to go down probably in this round.
The big thing to remember is you can be healed from the rune arm. The time arm, if it kills you from old age, you can't be resurrected. That's it, you're done.
The other thing you do recall, actually, all of you who have fought this before, you can go ahead and make a history check and see if you remember the other.
And there is that aspect too.
Yeah.
You want me to mention it?
If you oh, wow.
It's the
Yeah, you all remember. Go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, its time arm is capable of regenerating its other arms. as it can effectively send itself back in time a bit to when it had those arms.
Then that one needs to go first.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember the trick we used was destroying the time arm first, then focusing down the biggest threats.
Yeah, I think you went with like the time arm and then the ring arm.
But
Now,
doesn't everybody with the mark take the same damage that anybody does to it?
Yep. No, and we never got the last time. I don't think we ever marked more than 2 people, or if we did, I don't think it was that bad. We had about this. We had a few less people than we do now. Oh, you still have one of the little guys too. Just a reminder.
I was just curious, like Gronkum just did 18 points of damage, so doesn't Gronkum and Max take
Oh
18?
yeah, no. Well, it was reduced, so they only take the resisted damage, so they both take 9. So Max, I'm assuming you go down, right?
Just barely not.
All right, so you go down 9. Gronkum, you go down 9. And then second attack, or did you not make?
Kill that little statue. Or no, you've got to take that arm out this round.
Well, if you do the arm, you need to make. So right now he's just smacking it.
Oh, I thought he was attacking the arm.
Did you? No, I think
Yeah,
that was...
I want to attack the arm.
So if you want to do the arm, it's flat for you, so just add disadvantage because essentially it's just a column shot. That does hit. Oh yeah, because you had the +2. Damn.
You needed both of your attacks on it because you said it's got to take, what, 25 in one round?
Yeah,
25
but
in
25 in one round. That means we can all pile onto it. So that's effectively 7 done to the arm right now. 18 more.
Ah, but Gronkum. What arm?
The time arm.
Which one's the time arm?
The bottom right?
Left.
Bottom left, bottom left.
I mean, bottom left?
We'll say that you guys are kind of yelling strategies around. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah, the bottom left. So you do strike the time arm.
Is the one that was shaking at our...
Or he's like, that one.
Which just sucks. We're not going to be able to do enough damage to it this round with everybody
So,
left.
Max, you take 7 points of damage. Gronkum, you take 7 points of damage.
Well, one of the other things to remember, there's is my Shadow Blade does straight damage to it, assuming I hit.
The important thing is Ari will survive no matter what. Because Ari will continue to regenerate until the end of the unless you're like literally the last person and they just decide to cut off your head. Alright, so that's it for the 2 of them. Anything else you want to do, Gronkum?
No, that's it.
Alright. He can't move his spirit, right? It's stationary once he casts it.
I don't
He
know.
can move it, yes.
How far? Let's see.
I want to say it's either 30 or 60.
I'm going to go ahead, and it only affects people I like. I'm going to move it. You say it's like a owl, and I'll just kind of motion at it, and he'll send it in. It does need to technically
30
be...
foot.
Oh, it's 30 foot?
Yeah,
that was
it's a bonus. On your turn, you can move the spirit up to 30 foot to space you can see.
Okay. So bonus, he moves it on top of him, so they'll heal in there, because technically they didn't move or even get dragged into it. Then for his action, since we have spells and whatnot, he's trying to think of what he can do. Ha! Oh, he already used the 4th level. Nope, that doesn't work. He is going to try to be very creative. Oh, and you just watch as he casts Fairy Fire. Hope for the best. First level spell slot. Fail.
Hurrah! Now it's flat rolls for targeting that harm.
He's like, go for it.
Oh no, but it's a concentration spell.
Damn it.
He wouldn't have done that if he knew that, though.
He wouldn't have done it. Yeah, he would have blocked it because he specifically moved it over. Okay. Instead, we'll do this. Let's go ahead. We'll just do a Thorn Whip. So that should be 6 or 2 damage. Gatekeeper. He's going to try and hit the right arm. Disadvantage with advantage.
When you say the right arm, you mean the time arm, right?
The time. To hit. That is 4 points of damage. Why did that drop on the creature? Oh, shit. More damage? Oh, 2 points of damage. Gronkle, you take 2 points of damage. Max, you are free of the curse. So end his turn. Max, you are healed.
Thank God, because I had another bet that
At the top of the
failed
round.
saving throw.
You're prone, but you can stand up if you want.
I'll stand up.
You see, you just look, you're just covered in blood, Gronkum as well, and he's still just going for it.
Okay.
Stand back up.
Is
What do you
the
wanna do?
rune gone, I hope?
The rune, it was on your forehead, you can't really tell, but you get the feeling from your
I
pirate
shall hold
stance.
my shield up and I look in the reflection.
You were looking at the reflection of your shield, it looks gone.
Okay.
Gronkum still has his stuff.
I can't really help him. God damn it,
I don't
Gronkum,
know.
you're killing me. I'm gonna use
You might be
20
able to help
points of my lay on hands.
Okay.
So let me
Jim, I'd just like to point out you are in a healing spirit right now, which will heal you every round.
Yeah, but I only have
His
5 hit
arm
points.
has to die this round, too.
Okay, fair enough.
Divine Smite!
That's exactly what I'm about to do. So he's been fairy fired, right?
No.
Yeah, it's already a
No.
problem. Oh, no,
So-
we took it away.
Oh.
And you didn't. Oh, hold on. Did I leave that on?
Wait, is Toyo awake?
Yes.
Takoya's awake.
So I have double advantage over the one disadvantage. Do I get advantage on the hit?
No,
No,
they just
okay.
cancel. You either have it or you don't.
Hold on one quick.
Can I argue for advantage?
No.
God,
I mean, you can certainly try, but no.
Okay.
Now, he's granting advantage right now. You still have your fairy fire on him.
Yeah, I just
No,
took it
no.
off.
Well, it's because I have my channel divinity is why I was asking.
You have it for you,
Yeah,
so
but I also get
your
advantage from flanking with Tokoya, so I was wondering if that would give me advantage even though I get disadvantage for called shot.
it's still just flat, unfortunately.
Okay. That's fine. 1 sec, someone just fucking message me.
All you gotta do is connect with it and then roll that beautiful smite damage. Probably one of the only things it would actually do
Straight
significant
damage?
amount.
Let's see, where is my attack? I just rolled way too far down. Oh, sorry.
That's a hit.
No, I rolled it with advantage. Hold on. Reroll. It's a miss.
Kind of
Try
moves it out of the
again.
way, catching on to what you guys are wanting.
Ooh.
There's the hit.
Second attack connects. So there's 7 damage on it. You gotta exceed 25 total.
9 damage so far because of the Thorn Whip.
Also true.
Isn't it 11 because of Gronkum too?
No, most of that was from Gronkum.
One of the ones from Gronkum was not a called shot.
Oh, okay.
So where'd my divine smite? Gosh.
Second level.
Yep. I'm doing that.
Gotta do it.
Yep.
Good luck.
Wish me
sir.
luck, guys. Yes!
That's enough.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
That pumps up to 27. Or 29.
Oh, thank God.
You watch. As
Or
his
Actually-
sword glows.
Did 17 damage technically. I don't know.
Oh, that's 20. No, that's
That's still enough.
yeah, that's still.
Thank
Now,
God.
as it destroys the arm, does Gronkum still take damage, or does it break the enchantment because the arm dies?
That was the wrong arm.
As you watch it swing up,
Damn.
he strikes the arm,
Mhm.
and you watch the arm shatters, and the rune fades from Gronkum's chest. Actually, no, it's not. It is the wrong arm. It's the time arm. So Gronkum goes down.
Oh shit,
I
that's
don't
right.
want
it's the arm.
Gronkum
Never
jumps back up.
Gronkum comes back up.
Listen,
The half-orcs take a licking and keep on ticking.
Oh God.
So he's back up. The rune does fade, so the rune fades off.
I thought Gronkum was a minotaur.
Huh?
Kale was a minotaur.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, never mind.
He still owes us a lot of money.
I think he may not be able to pay anyone money, but who knows? All right, Deft. Full
I want to
visibility.
finish off this guy over here, so I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna take some swings.
Stabby stab.
Like that. With advantage, right? Because flanking.
Mhm. All right. Not too bad.
And bonus action off. Stabby stab.
Don't forget about your sneak attack.
Do I have? Oh yeah, that's right. It's been so long.
It's okay.
So what should I do to add sneak attack? Should I reroll?
Just roll the dice and I'll add it. So I think you're 3d6 or you 4d6? I think you're 4, right?
Sure.
Should stay on your ability. Let me double check. You may have leveled when you might have updated. That would be funny too.
What level are you? 7?
Level 7. It's 4 or 3? 7 is 3. Oh no, 4. You just got 4d6. So
Okay.
let me make sure your abilities are actually updated. I would have figured you would have done that. No, you've been rolling one short d6 for a while.
Yikes.
Alright, so just roll 4d6. Your roguiness just got more roguey.
Nice.
Become dead.
It is resistant, so that would bring us down to 12. My Matillion just had. Wait. 7.
Is it resistant? It's not resistant.
So piercing?
Piercing magic.
Magic doesn't matter. It's just piercing.
Yeah, it's piercing.
I'd say that because the dagger attacks weren't resistant.
Which ones? On the scout dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dagger
Yeah,
attacks
it took
are
all the
resistant,
damage.
and the sneak attack does the same damage as the daggers.
I wonder. Maybe the coding was just wrong on the spell then for his.
Maybe.
Remember, she's stabbing one of the
No,
little
I was
guys.
thinking, but oh, never mind. Different one. Continue on. I forgot. 17. So yeah, he's dead.
Nice.
Pretty sure. Hold on. Fucking dead. Oh.
Okay, and I'm going to run over here to try and take some heat off these guys. And that's. Oh, wait.
At
yeah,
the
that's-
end of your turn,
Did you run through that healing totem as you went by?
Why, yes, I did.
sure. So as you get healed by ducking your toe in the totem for max healing,
Nice.
I need you to roll me a. What? I need a strange attack. Well, I'll be damned. My lucky day. Gatekeeper. Where are you? So that does it. You have shield?
No.
I thought it did.
But I do have my mirror images.
Ooh, roll that d6 or not d6.
Does it work
D20.
for spells too, or just
Any attack?
If it's a targeted attack, if it's an AoE
so-
attack, no.
roll
Or a
your
save
d20?
attack, no.
It's single target. Roll your d20. That's bad, right?
That's
Or-
cutting it
Koya.
close, but I'm
That's one
pretty
over, right?
sure that's
five, five,
and
still
five.
I think it's
successful.
8, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Hang on, I'll look at it real quick.
It's been a while. I have a feeling that's either like one above. You're
Pretty
very
sure
lucky,
that's
or you
still
got hit.
good. I'm pretty sure that's still good with 3 illusions. Yeah, you must roll 6 or higher.
Okay, so yeah, it's
So-
because it's
Okay.
5, 5, 5, and 5. So you watch as a green bolt of energy shoots out from the chest of the keeper where the eye grew, as one of your illusions disperses, but you do not get hit by said spell.
Rest in peace, death number 2.
Now it's 8 or higher.
And then 11.
All right. All right.
Oh. Bracing herself on the wall. She's fairly exhausted at this point. She's going to throw her Shadow Blade at
Okay.
the Gatekeeper's rune arm.
All right. So disadvantage.
Plus advantage
For what?
flat. Shadow Blade gets advantage when the target is in no to dim light.
But we're in light.
From my recollection, as you last described it, this area was dim light or dimly lit.
I mean, there's torches and like fire sconces around.
Yeah, it was dim lighting, wasn't it?
I mean, it's not like daylight, but it's
Well, where
not.
he's standing, if you look at the glow, he's probably within the dim portion of the light that's cast.
Like, how dim of a light do you need?
To the point where it's classified as dim lighting, which is just beyond a certain radius of a torch.
Sure, we'll let you do it. But you're throwing it though.
Yeah,
Provides bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20.
You're throwing it through light though. You're not
as
just like
long as
up
the
in it.
target is in dim light.
As long as the target's in dim light.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you do it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
Why not?
Mhm.
All right. 9 points of damage, and you're doing the. Is that?
It's psychic damage.
No. Which arm that?
Oh, I said the rune arm.
Which one's that?
Is that top right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Does anyone remember which arm they were
It's
ruined
like
with?
an intelligence
in the
check for the
notes-
character or something.
Depth has it. Hold on. She's
Star
like, let me
had-
check my tab.
In the notes Star sent me, it was top left
She
is
doesn't remember.
prison, top right is mirrors. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Mirror sounds like it because it's mirroring the damage.
So top
Well-
right.
I rolled a 1 on her intelligence anyway, so yeah, she'll do top right.
All right.
And bonus action to recall the blade. And using the wall as cover.
Okay. There.
Let's see. I will summon a spiritual weapon.
Confirmation. We did break off the temporal arm, right?
Yes.
Yes, the timer on.
Okay.
It should be able to get it to right above Gronkum. I think it's 20 foot. Let me look. Oh, no, range is 60 foot. So yeah, I'm going to put it over by Takoya. And I'm going to swing for the upper right as well.
Okay. Ooh.
Now, that's a spiritual weapon doing it, not me.
No, I know.
And
It is vulnerable. It's vulnerable to piercing damage.
Oh no, the weapon is vulnerable to piercing damage.
Not too shabby.
that's Well, only thing I can do is throw a firebolt that doesn't work, so I guess I'm done.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
All right, well, actually, for my movement, I will run in and out of the healing thing.
That will provoke.
That's fine.
Yeah, because he's got 10-foot range. All
Well,
right,
no,
so
he's already gone this turn, so yeah, I won't do that because I say if I can eat one of his reactions, that'll be fine. So yeah, I'll just hang back.
All right. You do remember he does actually take more swings depending on how many arms he has up.
Do what?
His arms, they basically all act independent
He only gets one reaction around, though.
per arm.
So he's down to 3.
So you have him down to 3, but it depends on the types of things you do. And the same thing, because he can doesn't mean he's going to. Because if he uses an attack reaction, they cannot use anything else. He can't use like a mirror ability.
So which arm were they attacking now?
They're attacking the top right arm.
It's a fresh round, so I'm pretty sure it's reset anyways. Or does it reset on his turn?
Gotta be at the top of the round to make it easy, though. So you watch. Same thing. He keeps his damage. He's not healing.
Is it top of the round or is it in a full round? Because a full round would be the first person to damage it when it gets back to them. If it's a full round.
Let's see. Who was the first person to hit it?
Hari was the first person to hit that arm.
All right, I'll allow it. We'll say until it gets back around.
Okay, so top right then.
I don't forget it is a called shot.
Disadvantage anyway. Alright. Second shot.
A little
And
hard. Third one. Go, third one. It tried
You
to
need a
blade.
new weapon.
I give up. I'm done. I am gonna turn around.
Your class, maybe?
I'm turning and I am heading towards the Oni's dead body to pick up the goddamn blade.
No, you're actually not, because let me redo your God.
What, do I knock myself unconscious again?
Who's your furthest ally? Tekoya.
Koya.
So you sit there, like, focus, Wolfgart, focus. And you shoot, and it goes right through the armpit and smacks Tekoya right in the chest, dropping Tekoya down to the ground.
God
Sequoia's
damn it.
already on the ground.
Oh, hitting Tekoya as she like kind of sits up a little bit, just gets hit, goes right back down. Is currently down now though.
Smooth.
I give up. I'm turning around. I'm walking towards the Oni.
He drops his
bad.
crossbows and quits.
I don't drop them because then they lose their blood rights. So
He's
I
like,
just,
I'm going to be a fisherman. He just kind of like lets them hang low.
and I'm gonna walk over to the Oni corpse.
He's going to do the sad walk and walk over. It actually does not look like an Oni anymore. It's much smaller. Actually, if you want to roll an investigation check, you have enough movement to get over there. Kind of quick, but you can see. You look at it. That's not an Oni corpse. That's a human corpse. You do also notice, because you actually rolled decently well, the muscle structure of this individual is not quite the same. You recognize.
Wait, I recognize him?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
From what you could recognize, it's your buddy from the cave who you brought back.
Oh. And I'm taking the blade that was there.
You look for the blade? No blade.
That's rude.
Do you give her shooting Tekoya?
So he just lays there. Which bears the question, you left, where did you leave him?
Didn't we leave him with the... No, we left him back at...
You left him back at Kern's house.
Yeah, wasn't Diamond Guy supposed to watch him?
Yeah, the guy, he has your shoe.
That fucker.
Alright, so I think that's basically your whole turn. Unless you got any other tricks up your sleeve.
Not really. I just wanted the weapon, but you took that away too.
You don't want that weapon. Don't worry.
I don't cursed weapons. That is my lot in life.
Ooh, that is interesting. Sequoia 60 turn is going to sit there. He kind of pops up, sees what you guys are doing. He's going to take 2 shots at the top right arm. What's our damage total at?
To the top right, that would be 9.
9. Sharpshooter? Sharpshooter. Let's do sharpshooter. First one, sharpshooter shot.
Don't need that extra -5 on there.
It's only the first one. It's already a disadvantage. Bonus action, he will move his hunters onto it. Haha. Remember.
Onto the arm?
Yeah, because the Oni's dead.
Right, but the arm specifically.
He's onto the He gets disadvantage of the attack. That is a miss. Second attack, non-sharpshooter. Yeah. Misses just like the other one. Gatekeeper's turn. Actually, you don't need to worry about it being based on rounds anymore. Because you got the... was it total damage? Yeah, no, it was damage quality. Never mind. I'm just old. Yeah. It's gonna look around and sees the 2 of you in front. It is going to look over at you, Deft, and with the top left arm, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Nice.
You watch as the hand glows purple, goes to lay on you to place a rune, and you manage to duck out of the way.
Guys, I think it's top left arm.
Top right arm. It is going to go ahead and punch Max. It doesn't like all that dealing. That's a 20. Shenanigans?
Nope.
1. Last arm. The bottom left, so bottom right. Gonna punch Gronkum. Oh,
Oh,
change that
boy.
voice!
Is there any more portent rolls today?
There is. The
I think
last
William
one.
does have one more, yeah.
It skills a hit, but here, let me drop it. How do you cancel it? I can drop the damage on the table. No, it didn't do it.
Here, give me a moment. I'll just apply immune to crit onto Gronkum for a moment.
Yeah, just copy it off to Claire. It still hits, but it is not the crit. Oh, actually, hold on. It might be out of range. I would say he'd stay in range anyway. So yeah. Normal damage. Okay.
There we go.
Why did I roll it on him? Yeah.
Why'd you roll it on Gronkum?
No, I rolled it on the gatekeeper. There we go. 5 points of damage. So he knocks him all over. He turns his attention to you, Death. But he's
I
out of arm.
am not so confident anymore.
William is like, ah. He kind of looks around. I don't know. No, that won't work. He's too big. God. So many people dependent on Firebolt in this group.
Ari is
He has no level 1 damage spells.
does William look like he's stumbling around trying to figure out what to do?
No, he knows what he needs to do, but he was hoping he wouldn't need to do it on himself because the person he Dragon Breath is not there, so essentially he's got Dragon Breath. He has Watery Sphere, but it's too big. He also has Fireball, although no, they're still there. They'd still.
William, try throwing this.
Huh?
I'm holding out the Shadow Blade.
Technically can't just give it to him.
Yeah. It once I let go of it, it'll last there for a round before disappearing.
But it's not your turn. How are you going to get it to him?
Oh no, he has to come over and grab it.
Oh. Okay. So grab it. Just throw what's strength?
It's a 20 to 40, so disadvantage for range, advantage for dim light. So it's a flat roll.
Just have him roll.
What's his dex?
His dex is +4.
Is
So
it
just
plus
roll-
4 dex?
Yep.
Okay.
He's like, ah! And then he throws the sword.
+2. Yes, I have +2. Okay.
Natural 9.
Do you want to roll damage, or do you want me to roll it for him?
You can roll. You already got it coded.
Okay.
Very nice. It's like, I did it. Do. Drop him.
Heals 1d6.
Oh, he does heal 1d6. Hold up.
Get it back up.
What? Get back.
Our front line is fine. They're in the spirit.
I'm okay.
It's one of those like really cruel things about clerics.
Yo.
Oh, the frontliner went down. Heal, smack. Heal, smack.
Grogum stands back up and reckless attack.
Which arm?
Left.
Well, but so here's the question: who started damage?
I already did.
I don't think we've damaged the top left. And yeah, I suppose there is.
So yeah, the top right you've damaged. You haven't damaged the top
Of
left.
course, we still need to take them all out. Might as well focus on the
Might as well finish
Yeah,
the
might
right.
as well.
That's fair.
And you're not
The
really
top
sure. at this
right
point
has
what to do.
taken 15, so it's 10 away.
Okay, yeah, I'll target the top right.
All right. Have to hit. 9. 5. 6.
And again.
Got 10 more to go.
So that's 4 more. Just got to do 4 points.
3 points.
We had 15, then plus 6 and 7. Right, should break.
I had 9 before. All right, Newen.
All right. Oh, yeah.
He's going to run up. Actually, no, he's not going to run up. He's going to be okay.
So top right arm crumbles off.
No, it needs 1 more point or 3 more points.
Well, we've done. I did 9. Then William did 6, which is 15. Then Gronkum did.
William didn't target the arm because
Oh,
he
he
Sure, that's
rolled
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
So it needs 3, but Newen's got it.
So-
Well, hopefully.
15, 7. Okay.
3
3 points down.
disadvantage at that. Blue. Yeah.
Then he heals D6.
Successful saving throw at the very least. Want to stand up and hit him,
Okay.
and it's flat, I believe. Correct.
Are you targeting an arm, or are you?
Targeting his arm, so it would be flat. 'Cause I still have my channel.
Yeah. So you could go ahead. You just need to do a little bit of damage
Yep.
before.
Why is it rolling that advantage? I'm gonna re-roll him because for some reason it's rolling that advantage.
It's supposed to. You have Valve Enemy.
Oh yeah. Duh. Sorry. Brain fart. I'm getting tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you hit it. It's real flat. Boop. Just enough damage. Arm breaks off.
Okay.
So now it's only got the top left arm, and it's got the bottom right arm.
Was the top left that was glowing when it attacked Takoya, I mean?
I'm gonna go ahead and just attack it normally.
Okay.
So I forgot to click this advantage.
If you're
attacking normally, you don't need to.
Oh.
If you're attacking one of the arms,
Sorry,
you get the disadvantage.
I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And that's my damage. And
Okay.
yep.
Seeing Takoya fall, I'm gonna hustle around to the other side. So advantage kicks back in.
I would have tried to get her, but I was hoping to get that arm dead as there were.
All good.
No, that's good. I got her.
Okay.
And top left or bottom right next? Prisoner
Top
Storm.
right.
Top left. Top right's already gone.
Yeah, top left.
I'll do a call shot at top left.
Okay. Roll it flat because you do have it flanked.
Yep.
And you do get sneak attack damage if you hit. It's probably resistant to. Actually, no, probably isn't. Sneak attack damage. So with your first 4d6 sneak attack damage, go ahead and let those dice fly. He watches Death flies in with the magic daggers. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's what I expect to see. But we're hitting the other little guy. Still good damage though.
Yeah. All right. And I'll do my bonus.
All right, so 15 more damage to that arm, and then it's gone. Animals.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll just stand there, ready to dodge. But not actually. Actually, can I take the dodge action? Or
did you use your bonus?
No. I used my bonus. No, never mind. I'm just ready.
Well, even then.
Bonus action to recall my Shadow Blade, and then I'm going to throw it at the remaining left arm.
Okay. That's a hit.
If I roll near max damage, I can break off the arm with this. Not quite close enough. Five more
damage to go.
Almost.
So close yet so far.
So where does the sword end up, by the way, after I throw it?
It probably just falls. It almost knocks out your whole front line.
Bonus action. I'm going to attack the.
Oh, do you need a token too, by the way?
Do what?
You need a token for your spiritual weapon?
It's if you need the one on there, it's just floating over there.
There you go. Put it there for
Disadvantage because I'll call shot to hit the arm.
Okay. So 5 points. What level was this at to?
It's a second level.
Oh yeah, because you're still tapped out from curing all the kids. Oh, close.
Freaking dropped at 19.
Damn.
And then I'm going to run through the healing.
Okay. You get a little dabble of healing. It does not swing at you when you go away.
No, I'm
Oh, you were
not getting
first.
out.
The Shadow Blade is there if you want to grab it and use it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have to because, fuck, I screwed up. I used my bonus action to attack it, trying to kill that arm instead of healing Takoya because I'm out of range to touch her, but I could have used my ranged
No,
healing.
she'll be okay.
Healing word.
Another round.
You'll be
Yeah,
okay.
she should be fine.
Okay. And so, yeah, can I do that? Can I pick up the Shadow Blade and attack it?
Sure.
The Shadow Blade is a finesse weapon that you're auto proficient with, so it'll be proficiency
Ah.
plus dex.
You are auto proficient. Not
Fair enough. It is a finesse weapon.
Well, it's so okay. So I'll get a +1 to hit.
They can use it and get the damage, but it's still your magical connection.
Mm.
That would be a hit.
And
what
now
a
you
hit.
need to put it on it because I couldn't target it as an attack.
He can roll the damage, and then he can do auto set.
Okay, cool. So just tell it to auto crit.
I also let's see
Your modifiers.
Yeah, okay. Just roll your damage and just trigger your crit.
Okay.
Only needs 5 too. Yeah, that arm goes. It's starting to fall. It's not looking like super good. It's still very hardy, but with only one arm left, it's kind of just clunking around like. Wolfgar.
Want to shoot, but I know better.
I swear to God.
Watch,
I'm
they
just-
both hit Takoya and they perma-kill Takoya when she's not hit.
I'm just gonna end my turn.
That's messed up.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Hmm.
That should be fine.
Alright, guys. So basically, the plan is pass around the Shadow Blade.
Alright, Kern's gonna pull.
It
Start
is
on the
considered
bottom
a
right
simple
arm.
weapon as well, by the way. So if you have proficiency with simple weapons, then you are proficient with it.
Right arm. You know what? Sharpshooter. Why not? First shot. Oh, that would have been disadvantage anyway. So that's a major miss. Second one, just normal. But called. Not sharpshooter. Nope. Gatekeeper. One arm left. We are. You broke my mirror arm, by the way.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, we'll just punch. Why not? We're gonna punch death.
Did you throw the
Feel
healing spirit
free.
on me when I ran past it?
I did.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Uh,
That
Yeah.
hits me.
Ooh.
huh.
No, Deft, you're supposed to backflip over it, not duck.
It swings around and takes its
Trying
one hit.
here.
That's the end of its turn.
I'm
Actually,
gonna half that actually. Actually,
Okay. It might try to
I'm gonna
run.
half that.
It doesn't. William's turn. He, angle. Can't really get an acid coming in there. That might work. It takes psychic damage, right?
The Shadow Blade does psychic damage, yeah.
That's not what my question.
No.
He's gonna cast Mind Spike. At 4th level.
Ooh.
So that is 2x6 for grand total. Why is it increased by d6 as if it's d8?
Some spells are weird.
That's weird. Okay. That's a failure.
Woo.
That's going to be 8. 17 points of damage. Plus, it doesn't hit the armor. Psychic. And then 2 extra 6. 7 more points of damage.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Gronk him. And you heal. Losing its effectiveness now that it can only swing once.
Okay, I'll
And there's
swing
not a
at the
shit ton
arm.
of debuffs going on. He heals for a D6 too.
I already got him.
Cool.
I only hit him for 2.
Called shot again.
Alright. Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see if we get him.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to say, because it's a natural 20, you cry. So as you go through, you watch as it smashes. You kind of watch as it sits there and looks at all of you with no arms left to swing. And then you just watch as the eye begins to pulse. I need the 4 of you that are still up, because Sequoia is going to fail, to make dex saves. So Deft, Gronkum,
Ooh.
good. Ooh, there's.
I got hit points though.
You got hit. Grumkum's good. Sequoia kind of fails, and then Deft.
Luck point.
Luck point.
That's not happening.
Another one. Actually, William is going to help you, Theris. Go ahead.
Okay. Hang on.
Got his reaction. He doesn't have to use shield.
Alright, I'm back.
Didn't help.
Yikes.
What did I miss?
Hold on. We're
Ones are
demonstrating
rolls.
an
The
ability.
best of shenanigans.
Tell me to re-roll, and I re-rolled a 1. It's not helpful.
You should actually let the reroll that be half you.
Do you have to take the second roll, or are you allowed to take the best of the 2?
With Baneful Luck, you do, and he already used his other 2 dice. But nothing bad happened. All right. You watch this; it just kind of explodes in this blinding light. Essentially, you're blinded for like 3 rounds, but then you just watch as it powers down.
Okay.
Seemingly successful.
Is the encounter over?
Yeah.
And I'm going to move
Oh, we're
over
done?
to Koya.
It's just standing there.
I want to touch the gem in its chest, or the.
They dissipated when it.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. Cool.
Can I scavenge for any of the arrows that I shot?
Anything you would have hit in here would have broken your head.
Pull the one out of your throat.
Can I pull one out of my throat?
Sure. Roll survival check.
I'm gonna take a look at the.
Say, what about the arrows I shot into our flesh boy over there?
We got burnt.
Oh. The arrows boy survived.
Oh no, it's hot, man. You're everything distorted. Arrowheads are no good anymore.
So do I get my one arrow back?
You got the one from your throat.
So we should have how many? What? 5 or 6 rounds left on the healing stream.
Probably like 5.
So 5d6 worth of healing on everybody if we hokey pokey the thing.
Actually, I could do it too.
Well, Ari's gonna go over and look at the burnt creature.
Yeah, I want to look too.
Recognize it's the guy we found in the cave. Which means Diamond Boy did not do his goddamn job.
Are you guys killed Tiny? I like that guy.
And the weapon disappeared.
Oh, that makes sense.
There, everyone is healed from hokey pokey.
That's probably why he was caged or locked up.
We sure it's not just the weapon changing him into the Oni, because
No, the
weapon's
weapon
gone.
probably appears when he becomes the Oni. Because remember, Death was attacked by some strange creature?
Yes, but what happened to Diamond Boy? He was supposed to watch this guy.
Kunkum tries
Took
to
her
suck
shoe
it
and
in,
ran.
it doesn't move
That's how it
anymore.
goes.
Still misses. Like clang. There you go, buddy. Kunkum's just gonna start beating this thing for like the next half an hour until it's no more.
So guys, don't worry, I can only crit 31 more arrows.
Ah!
Yeah, I get the feeling Diamond Boy might be in league with the hags.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I think your shoe's gone.
We don't think you're getting it back. We'll get you.
We'll get you a new one.
This guy have any shoes on him?
No, it's literally, you could barely tell. The only reason you can tell it's him is because his muscle structure is so distorted.
Oh, I just wonder if he had
I
any
doubt
shoes.
he's even got any clothes left.
No, like
We hit him with a wall of fire and a fireball.
So what were the paladin? What are the stones? Are the stone statues wearing actual armor, or was it just straight up stone?
Now that you guys want to look, roll an investigation check. I mean, you have 10 regardless. So basically, yeah, they have engravings of the paladin symbols on top of them.
Definitely give you advantage on that investigation.
I was seeing if they had actual armored boots. I was just gonna steal their
No,
boots.
they're just stone.
Are they stone
I'm good.
boots?
I'm just gonna check on the kids
Yes.
either way.
But I did realize just what time it is right now, and my wife, so I need to go before she realizes what time. So we will start next session by letting you guys loot the hell out of this room.
And then we'll probably find a way to take a rest.
Probably. It is only
Since-
like 11 o'clock in the morning. But we'll see.
Yeah, but Ari's fairly exhausted.
Don't forget to vote on those categories then, Nobel.
No, I told you I gave it.
No, you gotta vote yourself, and it even explains what each one does. You need to vote yourself. I refuse to let you give your votes to Scroll.
DM. I don't vote as a DM.
Thanks for watching,
I
everyone.
don't vote. I don't vote.